And we live, ladies and gentlemen. It's Beatz N Bitz Podcast, man. Um, and look, man, it's big. You got big hills on your phone. The money still long. The team is forever ever strong. Serizaku, the big otaku, and then introduce yourself, bro.
Yeah, my name is Charlie, man, aka Child of God. You know what I'm saying? Do Christian rap, positive rap. Also do that as a hobby. So yeah, let's get it.
Okay. Okay, man. So y'all, so man, I done had a tumultuous 48 hours, man. I had put up a vlog about Meek Mill in the wee hours of the morning, and you know, basically it was kind of like it was just kind of hell, bro. Because I woke up in the morning, and I had a copyright strike on the channel, bro. But I was tagging them, I was spamming, not spamming them, but I was like tagging Warner, tagging Meek, tag. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking this is fair use. This is like 2 seconds of a snippet. And it's funny because Hip Hop DX just put up a blog, Say Cheese just put up a blog, and it's like I'm the only one getting kind of singled out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the guy who leaked the song stole the song. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking this mug, they put out the teaser because it's a whole little video or whatever that they put together, some graphics, and I'm thinking this is legit, you know what I'm saying? Like this is something that they putting out just to say, yo, we recipes Kobe, you know what I'm saying, kind of paying their respects. And I had issue with the line or whatever, but you know,
Yeah,
um
that's crazy, man. Cause I thought they were gonna take your whole channel down, right? Just the video or the
well it's
channel.
well, they do three strikes basically. They don't just take your whole channel down. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They give you some warnings or whatever. But yeah, man. So what I did was I tried to reach out to him directly. That wasn't working. So you know what I'm saying? I found who did the thing. It was a company called. Well, I ain't gonna say the name. Well, I mean, yeah, because it's kind of you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So um, anyway, like I said, basically they I reached out, and I told them, I said, hey, they said they do it you know, they do it on behalf of the company. They don't even do it. It's they got a thing to where if something they got listed or whatever, then they basically do it for them. So I had been making videos. I took all the videos I did of me off my channel. Like I'm talking about years worth of videos just straight off the channel. You know, so I was just like, man, this was crazy. But I said, you know what? When I found out that the song was stolen, I said, yo, I feel them like this something that somebody stole out y'all studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's legit. It ain't legit. So you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? You got every right. But like I said, I felt singled out or whatever, but I apologize on my end, and I just won't use folks' music and stuff no more. Hey, Charlie, you got something in the some background noise, bro. So you had
Oh,
to go to push the talk, bro, or just mute yourself when you until you get ready to chime in if you out. But yeah, man. Uh, shout out to I see Riley B in the building on Facebook. And shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Jedi. Oh, I've been saying it wrong. Jedi Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Uh, shout out Buff Man Dan on Twitch. Alex Dan Patch on Twitch. Good Tommy on Twitch. Everybody that's tuning in right now. So man, that Mortal Kombat trailer,
Let's do it.
dog.
I'm gonna see it.
I'm already, man, dog. I might actually go look. I'm already looking at Mask. You know what I'm saying? I'm already looking at Mask. I'm looking at ventilators. I'm looking at,
Yeah. I don't blame you, man. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. That was already gonna sell it. And then the trailer came out, and I was like, man, I know I got to take my ass nowhere, but I'm watching this trailer right now. I watched that
Yeah.
motherfucker like 4 times.
Mhm.
That being said,
in a row,
I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be better than Annihilation, but the real question, what's gonna be the best fight in the movie?
I mean, it's already looking like the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight, hands down, gonna be the best fight in the movie.
They're gonna give it to him again. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, well, no, because Sub-Zero technically
they had the best fight in Annihilation. Everybody knows this.
No, well, yeah. Well, I can't really say they had the best fight in Annihilation. The final battle to me was like the best fight in Annihilation.
Nah. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. They had that fight. And that was it.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just talking about just to see like all the characters.
I mean,
we didn't get that.
Melina versus Sonya is a close second for very obvious reasons.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, come on, Scorpion Sub-Zero. That was it. Like Liu Kang spent that whole final battle. 50% of the fight is him just walking up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically. Basically, he just, I mean, shout out to L Street. She in the building too. I'm finna send her this link so she get up on her. We supposed to be talking about this. Yeah. So, how you feel about it, Charlie? I know you seen it.
The Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you seen the trailer yet? You ain't seen it?
I ain't seen the trailer yet. I haven't.
Ain't seen it.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't seen
it. Man. Oh man. So it's been a bit of controversy today, though. Let me hold on before we get to that though. Good time, yo. He said you think it'd be dope music. Of course, the music gonna be dope. Like they gotta. It sound. I mean, it already sound dope. But I mean, we'll see. April 16th, we'll see. Alex, we gonna get to that Justice League trailer in a minute. Just hold up. Hold up, hang tight. Everybody, Hulk smash the like button. Share this mug wherever you at. Tag your mama, your baby mama, your sister, cousin, and them. We going in wherever you at. Welcome to the channel. If you new here, man, wherever you watching it at, if you're watching on Facebook, like and share this mug, man. We going in. So it was a little bit of controversy because what was the website that had because I seen the article and it's been trending. Like I seen that article and I didn't even read it because I was like, oh, of course, Jezebel. Who has been to Jezebel.com? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Jezebel.com was the back in the day was the site.
Go ahead, keep going.
Who was the site?
I'm about to let it rip like a Beyblade. I'm gonna rip into it.
Jezebel was the site back in the day.
I'm about to.
Jezebel and Fleshbot was the sites back in the day that if you was trying to, I mean,
just say it, man. Just say it. Just say it.
How?
Hey,
how do you have a website dedicated to feminism, women empowerment, and representation?
That's what the website is for. That's all I'm gonna say.
How you get Chun-Li and Mortal Kombat? They ain't never crossed over. Never.
And it's sad because the parent company owns Kotaku, and it's like before anybody wrote that article,
like
nobody over there figure out.
Your editor needs to be fired on that alone because it's like, no, you didn't check. You just okayed it because it's like this wouldn't have flown. And it's like for people that talk about representation of females in gaming, how you gonna forget the first female to appear in the first game of a fighting game franchise and you confuse her with Chun-Li. Chun-Li didn't appear in Mortal Kombat till she didn't appear in Street Fighter to the sequel. Sonya Blade was there down since day one ish, and that's like a big deal.
Exactly. Matter of fact, they
And
took
you,
her. I
and
found
you,
out
and
they
you
took.
forget that?
I mean, well,
How you
I think
it's obvious a woman
how
that
you
don't
fuck
play
that up?
games like that. Like you can't get mad at her
I'm not mad
because
so
she.
much at her. I'm mad at your editor. Your editor allowed you to
But
post
see,
this.
if it's a, but I'm saying like this is the conversation that we have. It ain't like L Streets. It ain't like Governor Loopy or that Loopy chick, aka that Loopy chick. Like it's not like somebody who's dialed into the culture. This website is not dialed. They're not dialed into the
Then
culture. Like you
you
know what I'm
that's what I
saying?
was about to say. I
you
was about to
shouldn't be
say that because
writing a freaking article claiming that you know everything about it when you don't, and it looks even worse because they tried to downplay it as a joke. It's like, oh, so that representation shit you was talking about last week about women in gaming, I guess that just went out the window.
Man, but
yeah,
because
I
they
think
don't. But see, I can't. I don't never get mad.
You can't act like, oh well, we're not represented, but you fucked up by confusing Chun-Li and Mortal Kombat.
yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
think they're not really knowledgeable about the characters, but
Mm-hmm.
you know they don't know a lot about the history of the gaming, you know, but they just want to, you know,
Get them
put
clicks
themselves out
on it, and
there
I was just
and get them
like,
clicks on all that attention, you
I
know.
was just like, nah, I got to rip into this like a Beyblade right now. Like, hold up, how you do this shit? How?
man, I'm gonna just tell. Look, I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna just.
That's not acceptable.
I'm just. I know it's not acceptable, but we gotta start. Allow it's more women that's gaming than ever before, especially during the quarantine. So there are going to be
Yeah.
women out here that are learning or getting reacquainted with gaming. So I don't get mad at that type of stuff. I made a video about a couple months ago
Mm-hmm.
when shout out to Mandy from the Horrible Decisions podcast. And see, the thing is, I don't get mad at women not knowing being in my circle and my culture or my zeitgeist. Like I just don't get mad at it no more because it's like
I'm not
they're
so
trying to.
much that I'm mad at that a woman is in, you know, my interests. Okay, I like it to see women in my interests. I love to see women in anime communities. I love to see women in the wrestling communities. I love to see women in, you know, who are in my MMA and, you know, video game circles. Okay, but I'm just kind of like, don't come down here thinking that you know everything and you fuck up hard like this. Like, that's my thing. Like, don't come in here expecting like, oh, well, I know everything. And it's like, they're like, well, Katana was in Mortal Kombat. No, that was the movie. The video game, she didn't show up to the sequel. It'd be like, it's like doing the whole thing from Scream. Like, Jason was killed. Afraid not. No way.
No.
And
basically, you just want somebody that you can relate to. That's basically what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I get that, but it's like, come on, man. Like, you gotta, like, you know, don't come in here expecting that you know everything, and then when you get shown up, you try to downplay it as a joke. Like, that don't sound right in my circle, you know.
Yeah, just be honest about it. If you don't know it, you don't
You
know
don't know
it.
it, then I'm like, I have no problem with that. Like, you know, hey, you know, I can, you know, go through this with you. But, you know, don't act like, oh, I know everything coming into this. Like, it's the same people I got to deal with that still want to tell me Wolverine and Sabretooth is brothers and shit. I'm like,
what up, Hayes?
What up, Hayes? Man, hey, did you get to
What's
see
up
the
with it, y'all?
What's up, man? We got
Mhm.
CMW Hayes in the building. You Ain't Lying podcast for the fam 87 ETV. Hey, did you see the Mortal Kombat trailer? Hey,
What's up with it, y'all? What's the word? What's the word?
what's up?
What's going on?
He must be lagging a little bit. Hey, did you see the Mortal Kombat trailer?
Yep, I did see it. Yep, I did.
What you think about it?
Oh man, it's going down for sure.
Yeah.
You know it's going down. It's
hey,
going
hey,
down for
hey, hey,
sure.
hey,
My boy that
man,
got
look.
his arms ripped off. He got the man. That boy was going down.
Man, look. I can't wait. The world can't wait, and you know, like I say, now Hayes is here. Now all three of us is here. You know, the chairmen of the board of the Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network, and then our patron and my squad member Charlie is here. Just to circle back before we get to the Justice League thing, I wanted to have us all heard when I said this. You know, I appreciate Warner Music, Meek Mill, Lil Baby, QCP, Quality Control Music, all of them, you know what I'm saying, for lifting the strike off the channel, because we all trying to build these platforms up. You know, I created this to kind of make a safe space for brothers and sisters that are, you know, in gaming and nerd culture and stuff like that. And we don't want to infringe on nobody's rights or nothing like that. And you know what I'm saying? I heard Meek has said that he didn't want nobody speaking on his name or whatever for whatever reason. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're a celebrity, you a superstar, whatever. You got millions of people attacking you. You're going at it with certain personalities. I ain't gonna say their name on her neither, because I don't want them to be hating either. Like I'm just getting older, y'all, and I know that a lot of y'all that knew me from, you know, back in the day, from high school, from the St. Louis hip hop community, on the internet, vlogging, you know, blogging on certain website, gaming websites and entertainment websites that I had strong opinions about stuff that's going on in the game, but I don't want that to be my defining thing of where somebody drop a post and then we immediately just run and go. Like, I mean, it's me really, because Hayes don't, you know, really, you know, he ain't really into being the chatty patty.
Right.
Serizaku, you know, if he talks about something, it's on the podcast or whatever, and you know, he does his E19 and battleground streams, and Charlie, not Charlie, yeah, tripping. Charlie, you know, he makes his own music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we get it. And me, Hayes and Charlie are MCs and artists. We don't want people stealing our music either. And if I had known that, you know,
You
bro's
wouldn't have did
music,
it.
I wouldn't have did it. I thought it was something official. It was on all the big websites, you know what I'm saying? And usually when they
Hey,
do a
but
leak
Big
or something
Zone
like,
free now.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I'm saying? I got called to the mat for it, and me, I ain't, you know, 6'9". I ain't gonna point the finger at everybody and be like, well, he did this and did that and whatever. You know, I broke the rule. It happened. I reached out to, you know, the third party company. They took care of it. I sent it to Warner Music, the apologies and everything to Warner Music. I took all the videos down with me. And I ain't gonna mention, unless we talking about music, I'm not mentioning Meek no more. Making no
Mm-hmm.
videos about bro, and we just gonna keep it pushing, man. I like him as an artist. I may not agree with everything he do personally, but that man business. You know what I'm saying? Um, kind of wish the things that happened when he came to our city went down a little different. But you know, again, you know, shout out to that brother, salute that brother, all the parties involved, and we're gonna keep it rolling. So that Justice League
Yep.
trailer, man. I know y'all seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
seen that,
seen
Okay.
it.
man.
So what y'all think, man? Y'all think it's gonna bring the Snyderverse back? Cause that's what they talked
It's
Yeah.
the
going down.
Yeah,
you think they're
we'll
gonna move
see. You
forward with
know,
it?
They need to.
when is
Kind
it
of
Cause
coming
course
out? Like
correct.
March?
March
Is
Yep.
it?
18th.
Yes, yeah, streaming March 18th.
mhm. I'm like, they need to
It's
go
going
ahead and
straight to
do it.
HBO Max.
Mhm.
Everything is going straight to streaming, man.
Hmm.
When
Yeah,
will y'all think the movie? I mean, is the movie theaters open right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
open, but
in limited
like
not where I
capacity.
limited
live.
capacity, and like my homeboy, he worked at like the Galleria, so he like, yeah, we got them open, but it's like, you know how it's like usually 30 minutes between shows. Now it's like an hour to an hour and a half because we got to clean each one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, it was open for a little bit where I live at, and then it got shut down again. So
And then it's like
yeah,
everything just going to like
it's wish
streaming
washy.
services. So it's like Shit, just might as well stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you might
I
as well
mean,
just stream it at home, huh?
yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
make it they make it available for you to be able to
Mhm.
stream it and be able to check it out from the crib, and I feel like I think the movie theaters are afraid of it being a thing where it goes away. But I ain't too worried because once outside back open, people gonna be running to the all
Yeah,
year round. People gonna be
I'm
moving
on.
to the
I'm
running to the
look
movie.
when things get back normal. I'm ready to buy.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
true,
pay full
true.
price tickets for a $30 tub of popcorn and 2 sodas, and I'm gonna be happy with it. I'm ready to do it.
You going in, huh?
I'm like, because
Yeah.
I'm like, I took that shit
Serizaku
for
said
granted.
he
I used to
ready to
hate
get
it.
out.
I used to hate that shit, but it's like,
like,
man, I can't. Like, I'm straight
But now
ready to
you
pay
can't wait.
$30. I'm straight ready to pay $30 for a
Mhm.
large popcorn.
Man, I was just
and
watching
soda.
something to where I was just watching something, man, and they was just saying that streaming is almost becoming almost as expensive as the actual cable bill.
Yeah,
Mm.
if you
Like
literally,
after all the subscriptions after you subscribe to all these places, and
mm-hmm,
then because the way they making it, they almost making it a fight to almost like because this exclusive content is gonna be here, this gonna be here. So you
yeah,
almost gonna have to almost tap into numerous of things to watch what you want to watch.
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
They're gonna make the
but see,
exclusive content there.
yeah,
The
yeah,
exclusive.
Like I tell
yeah.
people, I'm like, look, just go ahead and pretty much the whole war of cable and satellite that
Yeah.
didn't so much in it just transitioned into streaming. So it's like, well, you got to have Netflix to watch this show. You got to have Peacock to watch this show. You got to have
Yeah.
Hulu to watch this, Disney Plus to do this, and that's just what it
And you
is.
can use these apps on a free and
Mhm.
some of them you can use like on a certain level, but if you want to really use the app, of course you got to tap in and pay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Peacock
of
is like
course.
that. Like you don't got to pay
A
for
lot
Peacock,
of them, man, just let
but
you just use it.
yeah, like Peacock will let you go for free, but you can only watch like certain shows and you got ads. Then there's like,
Mhm.
well, you paying, but you still got
Right,
ads. And then
right.
there's I'm paying and I don't have ads. So like, because when they told me like, well, the WWE
Yeah,
Network
yeah,
finna cut
basically, yeah.
off and go over to Peacock next month, I'm like, okay, I'm already paying $9.99 for Peacock, so they're just gonna transition my account. Let me cancel my
Mhm.
WWE Network account next month. Start of the month, I'm just gonna cancel it, and I have Peacock. I'm good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
that's
mean, I
I
really
think it's
it.
mean,
okay because just like the new
Yeah.
Coming to America, that's coming straight to where's that
Amazon.
going straight to?
Amazon March. That's
Yeah.
the week after next, March
Yeah.
6th.
Hey,
Yeah, so that's
do you think
coming
that movie's
straight
gonna
to
be
You know.
good?
Oh
You
yeah,
think?
man.
You sure?
Yeah, like
Uh,
yeah, because I mean, Lunel is in it,
I mean,
and
yeah, but
she said that it was just as good as the first one, not as better, but
I mean, better, just as good.
I'll
I
take that.
I don't know.
I want a conclusion to the story because everybody,
Uh,
ever since I seen it, everybody has always said, well, what happened to, Prince Hakeem after, you know,
yeah, I
he
mean,
came and left America, and you know what I'm saying? And now we get to see, him as a father. We get to see, James Earl Jones. Most of the majority of the old cast is all coming back. So I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate, them bringing the cast back. I appreciate them, uh, kind of changing, the status quo and kind of bringing in new actors and, I know from watching Dolomite Is My Name, I know Eddie Murphy is not about to, do a bad movie where he gonna put his name and his reputation. This is his movie. You know what I'm saying? That was Coming to America was like his
right.
first big movie that he did. So it's like I can't hedge my bets. Not hedge my bets, but I can't put my name against something or try to bring something back. And they went back and forth for 20 some years before they actually found a script. Then they found a director. Then they found they went, they got, they made the palace be Rick Ross's house. So they just went and pulled all out the stops. And I feel like it's gonna be one of them ones, man.
I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna be good, but I'm also kind of like, did this movie really need a sequel? And also, I'm also kind of like, has it been too long?
No, I don't think it's been too long.
That's my feeling. It's like, has it been too long? Is it gonna be good, or is it gonna be better, or is it gonna be just, it's not as good as the first one? I don't know. So I gotta wait and see it, but I'm kind of going like, I don't know if it's gonna be better than the first one.
And that's the thing. Like, what I think is that, I'm just saying, like, okay, well, we'll see what happens, because most movies, like the second or third sequels, are usually not better than the first ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Most likely, they're not. So I don't know.
We're gonna have to see, because man, I kind of agree with that notion too. I feel like if they was gonna bring it back, me personally, I wanted to see a couple newer faces, like the Ha Davis.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, like, in the Desi Banks and stuff like that. Like, I wanted to see some new people in there, but I get it, because just like I told Zone, like, I ain't like when they came back, man, with the Bad Boys like that.
That was kind of a
3 was kind
Bad
of
Boys
like,
for life.
Yeah, that was kind of a disappointment. I ain't gonna
it had been too long.
Yeah.
It was kind of random when Mike got shot. I'm like, wait, what the?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. The first viewing, I loved it. On rewatchings, I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, it did.
I'll sit up and I'll watch Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2 back to back, no problem. But I get to that third one, I'm just kind of like, man, I could watch any other generic action movie and still have a better time.
Now, the third Bad Boys is pretty cool, but I will say, out of all 3 of them, I think Bad Boy 2 is the best one.
2 is the best one.
Yeah.
It felt like it felt like it had just been too damn long between Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys 3. And it's just like, okay, this movie ain't working. Let's just go. No.
Mm-hmm.
Like Friday is a perfect example. The first one's the best one.
Yeah, Friday is the best one. Next Friday is all right. Friday next, again, it's all right. I don't want them to make another one because I don't think it could just be done.
There's no point, because Debo's not around, Pop's not around. So.
Yeah, it's like I just can't see it happening, and my interest for it is just like, you had enough time to do this and you didn't do it, so forget it. And
we know that Chris Tucker's not going to do it. So
yeah, Chris Tucker's not going to do it. It's like, yeah, that's like another selling point, that like Day always kind of felt like a poor man's Smokey.
Yeah.
Not to knock Mike Epps, he does a good job, but it's like, I want Smokey, but we got you this great value version.
Yeah. So I want to ask y'all, and we men here about, and like I said, this is pretty much what we're gonna talk about, the hip hop topics, and I want to get this, and this is gonna be a good topic, I feel like. But with Lori Harvey, with Lil Boosie on Lori Harvey, right? Mm-hmm. How do y'all feel about his comments saying that Michael B. Jordan was a simp for dealing with Lori Harvey after she got all dealing with all these dudes, and like, do y'all feel like it's important? Because I feel like, on the one hand, if you being extra, you kind of like go out of your way to like prove yourself to. And I had said this on Facebook. If you going out of your way to impress this woman who isn't
not worth it.
Like, not worth it. She ain't doing nothing. Like, you pulling out all the stops. She really ain't into you like that. Or she's playing that she's into you because you doing all this extra stuff. I don't think that's the case with this Lori Harvey thing, but it's like people want to make her out to be a straight thought, and I don't feel like that's the case. Honestly, I feel like she dated a few people. You know, she ain't had no babies by none of them. You know,
Yeah.
as far as I know. So I don't feel now Russell Wilson. I feel like there's a lot of simping in there.
Yeah,
But
I mean, as far as Laura Harvey, just because she doesn't have any babies doesn't mean that she's not a thought, though.
Yeah.
but I'm just saying the way she carries herself. I feel like, you know, it's not like she just, you ain't heard her be up in the limelight. You seen her with these guys. Like,
Yeah.
people make it a point to make her seen, but I just never thought, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all thought I was finna go in. Like, yeah, she a thought. Like,
No.
you know,
I'm hearing you out.
Nah.
but I don't feel like Lori Harvey is a thought. Now, do I feel like maybe he doing a little simping? Maybe, because I don't be on Lori Harvey page. Like, that's how I said. The girls' pages that I be on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they kind of turned up over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm growing out of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nobody is for real. Like, nobody is checking her like that. Like, I mean, she ain't even on Instagram. I don't think no more. I'm looking for her account, and I don't even see it on her. Like, she took her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, dude is doing probably a little, and maybe she took it down just to see if he dating her for the clout. Like, is he gonna post her? Is he gonna? Because none of the other dudes really posting her like that. I mean, Future did, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look,
Future mess with everybody.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But I mean, I don't have no problem with Future neither. Like, I feel like Future, what he do if he not taking care. That's why, like I said at the top. Hold up,
Come on, Killzown.
This a controversial take.
How you gonna have a problem?
I'm gonna tell you why I don't have a problem with Future, because I'm not into like depolicing grown men. You know what I'm saying? Now, people feel like I was trying to depolice Russell Wilson, but I'm like, Future lets these girls know up front. Like, he's always said, look, I'm not looking for no wife. I got my heart broke. I'm running through these gals. I'm doing, it's on you. I ain't wearing no condom. So you could always tell me, no, I'm not gonna take nothing.
Man, that's how AIDS get spread. Just saying.
I mean, but he telling the women, and I feel like that's the discussion. And it's like, if you say that, then they want to
sleep with them and you get a baby out of it. Well, he told you what this was. Granted, I'll give you that. You told him this. And they still went ahead with it. Okay. Can't get too upset at the whole situation when he go like, hey, I need a biggity bounce. And you like, why he doing that? Like, he told you what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
You can't get pissed off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Future seems like a pretty honest dude. Even though he seemed like a pretty honest dude, like he let them know up front that, hey, look, this is what I'm about. And, hey, look, I ain't S, so I ain't ish. So if I leave you, you can't get mad, but he's a male thought, bro.
I mean, but look, I look at it like this. Future gets all the women because he don't care. And I feel like if you're not dealing with a woman who cares about you, and you do too much too fast, they don't. And I just know from my own personal experience, it's like they're gonna take advantage of it, and they're not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, I understand that.
And so with Future, he kind of like reversed the game and want to see how far he can get with a woman, and then if it don't work, it don't work. If he got a couple of baby mamas that follow the script, they want to make sure they in the pocket, they getting the money, and they may be working and kind of, behind the scenes and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
But I don't, as far as Lori Harvey goes, like, I feel like she doing it right. Like, I feel like because she's famous, she would just be dating. Because let's face it, women most of the time are dating and being in relationships more so than guys, because everybody is on different ends of the look spectrum. So if you ain't got a lot of money, or you ain't really fine like Trey Songz or whatever, like, you gonna have to come with some game, or you're
Yeah.
gonna have to come with some simping. So I feel like if
I
Michael B. Jordan,
mean,
it remains to be seen if Michael B.
I look at
Jordan.
Post Malone and I look at him and I say, you know what? I'm a damn good looking guy. I'm just broke.
I mean, that's just what it is. So I mean, I don't want to sit up here. I just kind of felt like everybody was going in on Boosie or whatever, and I feel like, I mean, Boosie just say stuff to get everybody riled up. That's
Yeah,
just what it
Boosie is
is,
Boosie.
He
and
gonna do that.
y'all gonna get mad every time. So it is what
Yeah,
it is. Y'all, you love
That's
him,
why
you
he
hate
does
him.
it.
Yeah. So
Michael B. Jordan is a grown ass man. If he want to be with this girl, he want to go all out all the fucking time for. Hey, good luck with that shit. It ain't my problem.
it ain't exactly. And then I'm gonna just say, Russell Wilson the same way. I just hope that he never goes broke. I hope that they never go through no tough times. I mean, I hope that Sierra, if they do, that she actually stay with him. Because the whole thing with me in that whole situation, and then with Michael B. Jordan, is we don't want guys that are attractive, successful, and got a lot of bread to make simping be the president. Because it's like they trying way too hard. You are Russell Wilson. You are Michael B. Jordan. You can have any woman that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So act like it. And from the guys that we can, I ain't gonna say the guys. I'm gonna say from my point of view and my perspective on that, as far as the whole simp, I didn't simp. I'm probably one of the top 5 simpers in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
me, and
I don't,
it's
yeah,
no.
I don't do all
I'm
that.
Kills
keeping it
up
Like,
front.
I'm not
Yeah,
finna bend
yeah.
over backwards. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. I'm, you can knock me on my ass and I will be back. But I'm not gonna do that shit of, oh, well, I need to simp for this girl so that she notice me. No, fuck that noise. If I gotta beg you for your attention, then that probably means I don't need it in the first fucking place.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
just kind
true.
of like, for dudes that they want to do that, hey man, you can do that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, girls don't want no dude that's really simping
Listen.
for them.
No, they don't. They want to use them though.
Rather, grown ass women don't want no simp.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
Little ass girls, they want a dude that's gonna simp for them and do all that shit for them. But
like in high
actual
school.
high school and all that shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was
like,
doing. I was
when
doing that.
when you get out here to the real world, most women they don't want that shit.
no, they don't.
Yeah,
The only ones that say that they have to say that, well, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, okay, you just told me you ain't. Because it's like you still doing the same shit you was doing in high school.
Hey,
I seen girls I went to high school that's still doing the same shit, going to the club every weekend, complaining how they can't find a man. You not finna find no dude up in the club. You're not finna find Mr. Right up in there. You gonna find Mr. Right freaking now, but you're not gonna find Mr. Right. I'm telling you. They do that shit every week. I need to go to the club. I need to get my hair and my nails done. If the man ain't doing all that, okay. When you said all that shit, that tells me you still are not an adult. If you counting on a man to pay for your hair, your nails, and all your makeup, and a Michael Kors and a Louis Vuitton bag, that's you haven't grown up. You still the same girl that you was 10, 12 years ago, still doing it.
Hold on. Who said all about the squish? Who are you people? Who are you people, and why are you on my screen? Is my grandson? What the hell? Anyway, shout out to him, all about the squish. But to kind of switch gears back into gaming, how do y'all heard? Y'all heard about the GTA 6 rumors, right? Now it was well, it ain't gonna necessarily a rumor. They said it was an earnings call, and the CEO of 2K Games, he came out and said, "Yo, we are committed to just as much as we're committed to great multiplayer experiences today. We're never gonna give up on our core, and that's bringing great engaging single player experiences." And me and Serizaku talk about this all the time on the show. Like we scared to death that because y'all keep buying that GTA money. We scared to
Man, shop
death.
cars every week.
I mean, look, because they make it. I mean, they make the game fun, but they make sure they put enough behind the paywall. Which
Mhm.
reminds me, I need to go and log in so I can get my daggone GTA my free million and my other free million that I get, every couple of months, so I could do the some of them new quests or whatever if I can. But uh the rumor is it's gonna be in the 1970s in Miami. So how y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like they should go back to Vice City in the 70s, or should we switch up the location? Because I mean, we already we had the 80s in Miami. I don't think we need to go back, because I feel like we've been in the future the whole time with GTA, and it's like going back, like, are we gonna be we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be running contraband, or we're gonna be going back and forth across the border. Like, what can they do going backwards? Because I feel like if you're gonna do Miami now, do it with the Haitians and the Zoes and the Jamaicans and everybody that they live down there, the Puerto Ricans, the
Cubans.
Cubans and everybody else down
They
there.
they gonna. I know why they're gonna do it that way for one simple reason. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. I mean, Vice City is still one of the best selling PS2 games.
Hmm.
And Vice City was a damn good game, not just because of the setting, but also the gameplay, the story, all that stuff. Yeah, you'll get people to buy it because, oh shit, it's almost like Vice City again.
Hmm.
So people will play it.
Yeah.
San Andreas is also another example.
Yeah.
Do
Another
y'all
great
feel like they
example.
should do a San Andreas remake instead of, and it kind of open up, keep what we got right now, which is the Los Santos area, and kind of expand, bring the other two parts of I mean, not the continent, of the state in, and just expand it, you know, and
I don't know if you could remake it because
I
San
mean,
Andreas is
yeah,
just so damn good. Like, I got to keep my PS2 version around because if I got on Xbox PC, you don't have the original soundtrack no more.
dang, well,
So they
uh,
updated and like all the rights is gone. So it's like, yeah, you need to buy like this version of the game. It's like, yeah, I got to keep my PS2 copy around.
yeah, um. I kind of want them to stay in the modern day so that we can keep all of everything current. I think that's what they're gonna do anyway. I want them to go somewhere else. I would want them to go like make a city like St. Louis or Chicago, and then just put them across the river, and then maybe have Detroit up the, and have, kind of mesh them three cities together. And so we'll have like the arch, but it's upside down in the U or something,
Mm-hmm.
and like um or some type of monolith, like kind of like, well, I guess you'd have to put like the art, but make it like inverted or half and half or something like that, something to where it's still the arch, but you know um kind of have it like that, because I feel like we haven't went to the Midwest, and I feel like if we go to the Midwest, and you got farmland in the middle of most of it, you got the rivers, and you could go maybe have like a Canada update or whatever, or you could finally, or maybe even go back to the UK. I don't know, like, it's so much you could do with it, and it's just, I'm just interested to see of what are they gonna do, because I feel like they stripped it down, because GTA 4 is actually my favorite GTA game, just for the simple fact that all the stuff that you could do, all the different side missions, all the like, it was more involved as far as the story. And if I feel like if they did GTA 6 like they did, because they kind of fixed it in Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead
Mhm.
Redemption 2, it was so much to do. It was so much to see. It was so much to explore. It was hardly any, like, it was only a few places that you really couldn't, like, walk into. But most
Yeah.
of the spots you could walk into, you can hunt. Like, I don't want to have a big, huge map and I got this whole hill and countryside and there's nothing going on. And then I got to drive 10, 15 minutes. And if they going to update GTA Online, like make everything be seamless. Like stop putting us in lobbies. Like I should be able, if we going to do deathmatch, walk us in, like an area like kind of like Destiny or whatever, and let's get it cracking. I don't want to be in no daggone lobby waiting on no whatever. And if I go into a mission or whatever, okay, yeah, we all got to walk in and do a heist or something like that to play the cutscene. But as far as doing death matches, doing races, I should be able to pull up to the light. We all pull up to the light and we start our engines and we just take off and go. And then everything is, and it's like they could do it. Like I feel like they overhauled GTA Online. You put a airport up in there so you could take a trip, back and forth. Like what y'all think, man? What y'all think could improve the quality of life? And everybody's got it's a rumor going around that it's gonna be a female protagonist. Like, do y'all have a problem with that?
No.
I really don't care about that.
Like as long as the story is good, the soundtrack is pretty good, and the missions are fun, I think it could be good. But it's just
She just got to be a good character. Is all I really care about.
Yeah, if her character sucks, well, her character sucks because you didn't do shit with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, like now you can't just do a fucking character shittily and then be acting like why y'all do that? And then
This man made a whole word up.
Like if you're gonna do it right. Don't do it shittily and then be like, why don't people like the character? It's like because you did a piss poor job.
Hey.
You can't get mad that everybody telling you did a piss poor job of it.
Man, so diving back into hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lil Uzi Vert says Eternal Atake wasn't that good. Now I don't know if y'all listen to Lil Uzi.
I don't.
Okay, well,
anybody that when you grown and you still using the name Lil, I got no respect and I got no sympathy for you.
I mean, he's still a relatively young dude. Like he probably like 25 years old. Like
you need to drop
26.
you need to drop
26.
that. You need to drop that shit the moment you turn 17.
Well, I mean, hey, but I'm gonna just say this.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
need
say
to drop that little part. Because I'm gonna think you like a little dude. Like, dude, come on, man. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like
it would be worse if his name was like Lil Sacrifice, because now we just call him Lil Sack.
I mean,
I got no sympathy. I got no respect for him. If I saw that dude walking on the street next to me, I'd probably be like,
how y'all feel? Dang, how y'all feel about? Okay, because I'm gonna just say this as like I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest Uzi fan, but I'm gonna say that he got a couple joints that I kind of relate to. EXO Tour Life, I Was Wrong, New Paddock, Sega Greedy Paradise, Money Longer. Like he got a couple tracks, and then I listened to that that album. But how y'all feel about the Diamond that he got? Like like a lot of people been guessing what the Diamond means, and he low key told Fat Joe what it meant, but he just was like, I'm just being a rock star. And I'm like, a lot of people draw different comparisons to anime. I said it was Tekken, like with the like Devil Jin and Kazuya and stuff like that. Or some people were saying it was I forget the character's name in Naruto. I ain't gonna even say I'm the biggest Naruto fan, but some people were saying, this and that and the third. How y'all feel about him going that far? And
Now, as far as him being like an anime, that's cool and everything, but I'm not getting a diamond ingrained into my skin. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no. Like if I want a diamond, can we go back to the era of dudes just wearing chains and baggy pants?
I mean,
if you want a diamond, wear
get a chain, some earrings,
get a chain, an earring or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go back to that? Can we go back to dudes wearing chains and shit, looking like?
I mean, they are wearing chains though.
No.
But cloud is the thing though. That's why he's doing it.
I mean, a lot of guys are wearing.
I just want to
decent
walk
chains.
up to him to snatch that shit out of his head and go run down to the pawn shop.
$24 million diamond.
That motherfucker probably cubic zirconium.
No, he went to Eliante, the jeweler in in Atlanta. So, shout out to Lil Uzi, man. He's straight. I don't think nobody gonna be running up on him and doing nothing to him. But Kendrick Lamar, I want to shout out to Kendrick, especially with Charlie being on, because I had this in mind with him. The Damn album, it is now officially 200 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. How y'all feel, man?
Okay.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm really not, but I'm also kind of like, all right, bro.
We need this album coming out.
Like, okay, bro, y'all need to have some TRL rules. Like, yeah, you've been up here 10 times. You gotta retire your video. That's it.
Nah, I feel like if you gonna
like
sell,
all
keep
that
selling,
aside, it keeps selling. So I'm like, he obviously doing something right with it. I mean,
timeless music.
I mean, he got good music. That's obviously, if it's staying on Billboard 200 weeks. Yeah. Hell, you don't have some albums that don't even do a tenth of that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, hey, congrats to him, because that's you got some staying power, bro. But
yeah,
I'm just like, dude, like, I'm glad you don't have no music video, because if you was on TRL, that shit would have been retired already.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's how I go. But shout out to Kendrick. So, did y'all see that Nintendo Direct, man? Did y'all see that Nintendo Direct?
I didn't see that.
Man,
I saw that bullshit.
Man, it made me want to go to sleep, man. Just me thinking about it.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
I was like, okay, who they finna add to Smash? It's like, it's gonna be someone from Xenoblade. Like, all right. Oh, I felt like Lois fucking Griffin from Family Guy just going like, oh, look, another sword.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And
I'm like, come on, man. Like, give me Shovel Knight. Give me the Goose. Give me somebody else the fuck up here. I'm tired of, like, sword character. Y'all just gonna have a sword DLC pack?
Basically, I mean, they gonna have that, and they gonna have. I mean, but people keep playing with them, so it's like,
yeah,
a lot of people keep playing with all of this, with Link, with Bailiff, all the Fire Emblem characters. Shoot, we got the whole damn, like, see, that's what I'm saying. Look how sleepy it's making me. But like,
I'm just like, I was so hyped for. I'm like, okay, who we got? Please tell me they're gonna do it Waluigi, and then they fuck them over with the Goose. And no, we did this bullshit. And it's like, some people is happy, but I'm like, don't nobody even play Xenoblade for real, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wasted roster spot for two more swords. 2 more. Come on, man. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. I'm still not buying this shit. And then it was like, okay, they showed off some games. I'm like, okay, y'all don't have nothing. Oh, No More Heroes 3. Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm hyped up. August, damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take your time.
They got the first 2 on there. I might go ahead and get them. But
Project Triangle Strategy looks good, but that motherfucker ain't coming till next year. And it was like, Then they came out was like, oh well, High Rewards Age of Calamity getting an expansion pass. Like, okay, one part in June, the other part in November. All right, that's not too bad. And then it was like, okay, yeah, we got no information about Breath of the Wild 2. Let me start off with that shit. I was like,
yeah.
But
they said, hold up, before we get to Twilight Princess HD, and they talking about bringing Wind Waker and what you call them over, which I feel like they should just make all in one pack. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, just like they did Mario, which they probably gonna do.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the rumor that the Switch Pro is gonna launch with Breath of the Wild 2?
Yeah.
That's the rumor. Like,
I can see that happening because they gotta do some shit for Breath of the Wild 2 to differentiate it from the first one. And see, this has always been a problem with Nintendo. If it's two games on the same of the franchise on the same console, that's not called Mario.
Mm-hmm.
We saw this with the GameCube era. You had, well, really with the N64 era, you had Ocarina of Time, and then you had Majora's Mask. They both use the same engine, but everybody will swear up and down that Ocarina of Time used the engine better than Majora's Mask. Mm-hmm. Despite the fact that you need an expansion pass to really play Majora's Mask, to be honest with you. That being said, I mean, I can see it happening because Nintendo's like, I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 going to be even coming out this year or next year even. Yeah. So I can definitely see it. They're like, hey, we brought out the upgraded Switch model, and Breath of the Wild 2 is like the launch game with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can see that happening, and it wouldn't bother me not one day in bed. The only problem I'm still having is that we got all these fucking Nintendo franchises, and you still can't bring back F-Zero.
Man, hey, Breezy in the building, man.
Oh shit!
Go ahead and tell him about that. It's almost like he felt the calling, because whenever Breezy, I know you seen.
Force.
Yeah. What up, Breezy?
I was out cold. I made me a pitcher full of like a slushy drink with some alcohol in it. I was feeling good, and all of a sudden my brain was like, "Yo, it's Friday, ain't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, show today." I was like, "Let me get my ass up." I was out fucking cold.
Man, yesterday I called Breezy, man, in a panic. He was like, "Bro, calm down. Like this." And I was. But can I say it? No.
Okay.
Don't say it. Don't. It's all good now. It's all good.
Right.
You just woke up, so it's all good. Nope. I don't want them changing their mind. I got the email right here. I got it right. Look, it's already It's already done, man. It's all God is great. And the words of my boy Troy Ave, shout out to Troy Ave, put me on the album. God is great, and my paper is straight. And we
on one of those songs.
Shout out to Turkaloo. No, he put me on. Like, he took a vlog that I made. Rappers actually showing love to people with the vlogs. Shout out Turkaloo, man. My boy from St. Louis, man. Dope artist MC. I go check him out. He just shared the video, and yeah, man. So how you feel about this Nintendo Direct, Breeze?
It was ass.
Yeah,
it was all ass. 5 minutes into it, I was like, "Why the fuck am I watching this? I don't even got a Switch. Like, what the fuck am I doing?" It was ass. It was all ass.
It was over with before it started. Boy, I felt it.
My problem is just they don't have like almost none of the shit that I want. They're like, we're bringing out Skyward Sword to it. Like, okay, that's cool and all again, but
it's okay.
I'm like, where's the shit that I want? Where's Custom Robo? Where's Star Fox? Where's
Where's the shit that ain't y'all usual ones and twos? Everything they do is they ones and twos.
Like,
here's your Mario. Here's your Zelda. Where's your
Mario is the poster boy. He's the face that runs the place. He's the champ that runs the camp. So yeah, I know it's gonna be like 15 Mario games on this shit. It's always 15 Mario games on this shit.
Mario need to get drop kicked.
And then it's like, okay, well, where's Custom Robo? Where's F-Zero? Where's
Metroid?
Where's Metroid? Yeah, where the fuck is Metroid?
And Metroid Prime.
They had to remake it. They had to remake it. They had to bring in retro because Bandai.
Okay.
Bandai Namco.
Shit ain't here. They always end out. They never end here.
Hey.
And it's like Nintendo just like, fuck it. Like, where the fuck is, like, okay, you bringing out old school Fire Emblems. Where's the next one? Because I know the fucking thing about to expire next month to get OG Fire Emblem. So where the fuck is Mystery the Emblem? Where's the Game Boy ones? Where's the fucking DS ones? You don't have shit.
Hey, look. I'm gonna go ahead on. Let's move on because everybody gonna throw their phone. Throw their phone. I don't want y'all breaking y'all phones and laptops.
One last thing to say.
Go ahead.
Nintendo, if you want me to buy Smash, here all you got to do. That next reveal, just come out here. It looks like they're about to give it to Waluigi, and all we hear, "Heart."
Oh fuck!
That'll be it. I will go out same day. I will get up, go out, buy a copy of Smash, buy all the damn DLC if you put the goose in the game and have him steal Waluigi fucking invite.
That'd be some trolly ass shit.
That I will die. I'll go out and I'll buy that motherfucker same day, full price. All right, we can move on now.
So how do y'all feel that the cinemas now are letting you rent the whole cinema out to play games? Because I've been talking, I don't know if we talked about that last week, I forget.
We did.
But, okay, well, let me ask, well, actually, never mind. Because we already talked about that. So, but let's ask Charlie how he feel about it.
Okay,
Charlie, how you feel about that? And we'll move on because I forgot.
Who you asking?
How you feel about them letting you rent out the theaters to game in?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. And let me ask y'all this question: like,
too much for this out.
I know we got barcades, right? But how do y'all feel about having like gaming nightclubs? Like, it's a club and it's a huge little spot, right? Like, we got 2-3 floors, big old dance floors, a balcony, like a VIP section or whatever. Like, what y'all think? If we had like a club, because we got kind of like that here in St. Louis with a Star Bar, but they, I love Star Bar, by the way, but I've been going to Up Down. Up Down is the king. Like, it goes Up Down, 2 Plumbers in St. Charles. I'm mad they took out Gorilla Street Food there because that used to hit. Get a little bowl, get you a little beer or soda, a little ski. And had all the pinball machines out there. I still go out there. Well, not right now, but I go.
Your VIP section?
Like, they got it at Star Bar where you can rent out a little VIP section. They got a PS4, Xbox, and Nintendo 64, Mario Kart. Yeah. And
shoot.
I ain't gonna tell y'all that story.
No, what?
Well, no, I mean, I went out there and on the first date with somebody, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Let it simmer. Don't pick it back up. It's still sizzling on them. on the grill. We just put it on the grill. But no, how y'all feel about that, man? How do y'all feel about if we would have made like game and nightclubs, and this is where folks will actually play games, and we be having tournaments and stuff on like one floor, the other floor, like be like yo hip hop, and then go from like regular hip hop to like early in the night to like trap, to like anime trap, chip hop like Mega Ran and stuff like that. And then on the next floor you got like the big bands and the techno music and stuff like that. And then on the next floor, you know what I'm saying, and then you got basically got the 3 floors, and then you got the balcony. I'm giving somebody a lick, but you got the balconies, set up to where, okay, these are the VIP sections, and then you walk like either up some stairs or right across this little platform, and then you basically on these pillars, and that's your VIP section where you got your like a skybox almost, and you got like, okay, I got my consoles in here, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? Or game and shake gents, where you already know about that. Like all you gotta do for real is all the VIP booths got games in them, and there you go. How y'all feel about that?
Well, the gamers nightclub, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, if I had it in my city where I live, of course I'm gonna like slide through, man. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely diverse. You know what I mean? It has basically almost everything. So yeah, of course, why not?
Hayes in the building. What up?
Oh, he's back.
I mean, well, y'all like, damn, y'all over here, Breezy, Serizaku thinking, but let me ask Hayes.
Oh no, I ain't thinking. I'm not. It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
What's up, Breezy?
Serizaku, what you think, man?
Look, go for it. I'm just like, look. I go to it. I mean, hell, I've been in, up, down, like, forgot I was there, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like 1 a.m.
Well, that's why I say it about like the game and shake joints, because the booty clubs don't close, and
look, I was up there eating, drinking, and giving people hot dogs and handshakes up and up, down. All right. So that's what it is. And you know what? I don't care. I'll still do it. I still do it every week. I just gotta wait for shit to open the fuck back up, because I'm like, yeah, I need to be just, giving people these hands, because they ready to eat for everyone.
Or better yet, what you think about having like an adult theme?
No.
What?
No. We've talked about this before.
No, what you talking about? What? No, Breezy, I wasn't finna talk adult theme. What?
Gaming strip club or something like that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, come on, hey,
bro. No,
Yo.
We had this conversation.
Yo.
I'm already like, if it's over, I'm just letting everybody know. If the Rona's over with, I'm already going and getting the section up. Hold up, we gonna have a live stream, not on none of these platforms.
Look, man, I'm telling you, if
we'll have a stream just for fans only.
If we just go,
that's a fact, Breezy, right there, Breezy. That's a fact.
On Patreon, yeah.
Patreon.
Fans only. We live.
I'm gonna be like fucking Ice Cube and Triple X State of the Union. I want what every man wants.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you a hard ass shake, a fat ass burger with fries.
Hey, look, what do y'all think they bring back adult themed skating rinks? Because skating rinks that's open pretty much all night long.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 thoughts. 1, I don't know how to fucking skate. 2,
you ain't got to. Dance floor in the
I don't know.
Dance floor in the middle. It's a dance floor in the middle of the thing. Got the neon lights going. Cause I mean, me. I don't know if Serizaku, but I know for a fact me and Hayes, we was deep off in
Bruh, I still
Staggering.
cannot believe that they used to let us be at the lock-ins, bruh, from 7 at night to 7 in the morning, man. Like we was in there straight dancing and just kicking it all night long. We got a lock-in at the Palace and Saints, bruh.
Yeah, I never went to none of those. I always heard about them coming back to school, like on Monday. Like, oh man, I was at the lock-in on what's that? Like, I'm like,
Yeah, I went to a couple lock-ins, and then
Bruh.
like, I mean,
man,
even
home and watch TV. I was like, I ain't trying to be bothered with none of this shit. People
Hey,
was
man,
like,
lock-ins used to
come
be
to the lock-in.
crazy,
I'm like,
man.
and me and
You got lock-in story, Hayes. You got
I'm
lock-in. Don't incriminate yourself though, because you know we good now. So
No,
we in the clear.
I don't have any lock-in stories other than me just thinking back and just thinking like, what were we doing even there at 3-4 in the morning?
So
Like,
you know why? You know
I'm
why
pretty
they
sure
invented the
now that
lock-in?
I'm pretty sure
Like,
now that I think about it, like 3-7 in the morning, like you was laid next to somebody like sleep, or you had your little freak and y'all was doing y'all thing.
whoa,
Um, I remember one time though for sure, man.
hold on,
I remember. Don't stop it with your
hey,
antics, man.
hey.
Stop it with your age and stuff, man.
Nah,
Calm out.
man, we don't want nobody to come back and hear Hayes is canceled because he did something back in '97
man,
with Sharita.
97.
Stop it! It wasn't even that long ago. But look though, man.
yeah,
No,
like,
He said, but look though,
hearing about it. Like,
no, but man, I remember
oh,
one time
so-
though, man. I had a bad toothache, man, at one man, and I left that mug, man. It was about 2 in the morning. I left, and I had walked to a relative house that was just right like around the corner, but. Man, I just can't believe that they used to be. But just to answer your question about adult theme night at the skate rink, nah, man, I think that's pretty
no,
much over.
I'm talking about it's a dance club, like it's a big old skating rink. And basically what you do is you go up the stairs and it's a big old building. You go up the stairs, you walk in, it's the dance floor right there, the bar's right there. And then you you walk in and then the skates, whatever, and it's behind the staircase. And then, and then you get your skates and roll. And then there's arcade games, is sports like kind of like Dave and Buster's a little bit, but on steroids.
Which age group are we talking about? I mean, just for the
I'm talking about grown folks.
It's called you put them little fucking kids out at 3:00.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
Because I swear, dude, like, man, like, yeah, you really can't have an adult venue place if it's a bunch of little teenagers.
Yeah. I mean, you can have but see, this is all that. You had like a little area.
It needs to be like them bars that's like, no, you need to be 35 and up to be up in this motherfucker, all right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How
How
y'all feel about why we taking a trip down memory lane? How y'all feel about all the malls like dying? Like seriously, they dying. Like,
dude, like I watched Northwest die.
Whoo!
Real time.
Dog.
I watched Jamestown die in real time. I didn't get to see Crestwood die, but I heard about it.
I went over there, bro. They finna build a new like a mall and a sports comp. They've been building it. Man, I went over there, bro. It looked like the gate looked like Jurassic Park over at night. You know, it got like it's like a huge little dip where you would go into like the parking lot. And it looked like at night it looked like a T-Rex finna jump over that mug. Like that's how bad. I looked over there. I was over there like door dashing. I drove over there, man. This is like 2-3 years ago. I drove over there, man. I looked to my right. I don't even know how I got way over on the side. I was just bag chasing. I got way over there, man. I looked to the right. I'm like, damn, what? It was like it ain't no. Dang. It's just pitch black. Like it trees in the back. Like I'm expecting them. You know what I'm saying? Jurassic Park. Like I stop at the little Mexican spot to pick up the order. Mm-hmm. I look over. I'm like, damn, boy, it's quiet as hell. The trees going back and forth like they did on Jurassic Park. And you know, I'm a little shook. They need to hurry up with this damn Mexican food so I get back in my car and dip.
Yep.
You know, I'm hearing oohs and ahs in the distance or whatever, owls and stuff. But man, I remember, man, like I got a mall story for y'all because we used to. This is how we used to do it, man, back in the day.
Beatz N Bitz
North,
moment.
look, Northwest Plaza was the spot. So I remember we would go to Saints first, and then when it got time, like maybe around 7, 8 o'clock, we would head. No, 6, 7 o'clock, we would head over there to Tilt. Be up in Tilt for like an hour or two, just straight kicking it. I mean, and I was knocking them down. I was serving them up too, man. And we was going in. Like I'm not Mortal Kombat. I'm knocking them off. I'm taking dudes' quarters, whole cups of quarters, tokens, taking their girls. They writing their phone number down. I'm calling them when I get home. The mama picking up the phone, talking about Sharita don't live here. Click. You know what I'm saying? Or Sharita can't come to the phone right now. May I ask who's calling? Click. You know what I'm saying? But then we go up to that movie theater, man, in Warrenburg. Man, they used to give you like $8. They used to give you like the big old sleeping bag full of popcorn, man. Like I'm talking about. You remember that sleeping bag of remember that Warrenburg sleeping bag for $8?
Yep.
And for $12 you get a soda and a hot dog or 2 sodas.
Yep.
Like it wasn't even humanly like you can knock somebody out if you didn't take the air out. What
do we blame the downfall of like the skating rings and the bowling alleys and the malls? Like is that just because of the time?
Your cousin them shooting and killing the hell out of everybody. Sliding on us.
I wouldn't say it's because of that.
It's getting a freak on.
It's
mostly Northwest. I remember that place dying because they was just letting the shootings, the fights, and they let pretty much anybody come up in there with a little storefront. You had like fucking 5 or 6 of them damn phone kiosks in one area. You had them fake chain motherfuckers
in the middle of the mall, huh?
Yep.
And then you had them perfume girls.
Oh man,
these are the perfume girls.
And then it's like you knew most of that shit was like, okay, that wasn't worth no money, and they was trying to charge you $50 for a cell phone case that you didn't fucking need.
I mean, it was flip phones because they was indestructible, but they weren't.
But we had them no kids.
they was indestructible.
I think it was solely the fact that communication wasn't the way it is now. Like phones and internet and stuff like that for these kids. Like, man, like we had the big block Nokia phone, like the one that just had that one little game on there with the little ball and the little things just going back and forth. Like
the snake, yep.
That's all we had. So you had to go link up with somebody at the mall and stuff like that, and you had to go see people.
Hell, I just feel like your mom could give you $50, $60, and you could stay up in the mall damn near all day. Nowadays, being a kid, you gave him $50. He done spent that in 20 minutes.
Yep.
He can't stay up in the mall all day no more. He got to go to someplace else. And it's like, most places like that, like they got fucking curfew. You want a 16, you got to leave by 4 o'clock.
Like I'm saying, like it started off from the lock-in days, thinking like, man, like they letting us stay here all night till stuff just started going away, just going away. Then for a while, that's why when we was teenagers, 17, 18, that kind of stuff was already gone by then. So now that we start having kids, what you think our kids got now? They just all on these phones and on these tablets and doing this gaming, which that's fine too, because I'd rather them be off into that than to be off into some street stuff.
Yeah. So as far as that.
So
Charlie, how kids, go ahead, hey.
Oh no,
no, you said Reddit. You read the kids.
I was just gonna say, man, I would rather the kids just be off into that than to be off into the street stuff.
Yeah.
And be into the gaming and stuff like that.
Charlie, how was like you was in the Mecca, one of the Meccas, because it's like New York, California. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how was it? Because you in the Bay, so you really in the like.
I'm in Sacramento.
You in Sacktown, so you in that. You still in the area where like, you had Street Fighter pop off real heavy up there.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like growing up, on the West Coast? Because a lot of, Breezy down south, I want to get to him next, but like,
Okay.
how was it for you? Like, what was the things that you did when you was coming up?
Oh man, shoot.
What didn't I do? What didn't we do? Oh man.
Shoot. You want to go first, Breezy?
No, you go first. I gotta think about something I can actually say on the podcast. It's not incriminating.
Man, that boy said without incriminating myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Just doing typical kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with friends, getting into sports, basketball, track and field, cross country. Joining clubs. Keep myself away from that. From street activities. I'm just gonna say that. Just hanging out with the homies in the neighborhood. Of course, Cali got the best weather, so that's pretty good.
Right.
But yeah, man, just typical kid
out there
stuff.
popping like that, like just like how we saying here, like we had the skating rings and the malls was like popping real hard, like back when I was coming up. It wasn't like that out there.
Well,
where did y'all like go? Like it wasn't no spot out there like that. Everybody was known to like go to.
Oh yeah, it was the skating ring is downtown Sacramento, and I went down there with a ex-girlfriend, and of course I can't skate, but I just went anyways. But yeah, man.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, man, every town got that one spot that everybody just used to be at.
Oh
like,
yeah.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm in Cali, so there's a lot of hangout spots, man. You know what I'm saying? Even like it's a lot of local ones.
Y'all got that lovely weather out there, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, it's not all that rosy because we do got a lot of rough areas too. We got a lot of hood areas, But people think that some people think that California is soft, it's nothing but good weather and palm trees. But I'm like, it's pretty hood too. It can get hood too.
I thought when I was down there, I was like, how can anybody want to beef in this type of environment? Like it's just too good out here. Like it feels good to be worried about.
Even in the hood too. Like I was, I didn't go to the hood. I didn't go to Compton and all of it. And I was on Crenshaw. I was around South Central. And when I went to E3, I was in Koreatown, so I went to it was Super 8 LA, and it's like a little game store. It's ran by like Korean and Japanese family, and it was like dope. I bought Hyrule Warriors there, and I was roaming around town. I went to El Pollo Loco, In and Out, and all of that. But I was in the hood, and I saw the extreme poverty. But it was just so like Hayes was saying, it was peaceful. Like when you're here in the hood, it's like, shoot, it felt like a black hole sometimes you ride through. I mean, we love the hood here, like in the loop, but it's a whole different vibe going through the hood. You know what I'm saying? In Cali, like it's the sense of community is there.
It's a whole different world.
What I'm saying? Yeah, like I mean, it was still dangerous as hell. Like I said, like man, I almost got set up, bro, when I went down. Let me tell y'all what happened, man.
Ooh,
so the girl, I'm talking about, this girl was so bad, she needed ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Northside High, man, free the guys, but she was so bad, she needed ass whooping, tatted head to toe. But I knew it was a setup because she was with a boyfriend, and the boyfriend, this dude was choloed out. Like I'm talking about, he was tatted head to toe.
Oh,
had like 3-4 teardrops on his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't be posing. Man, so she kept on like trying to seduce me. So I was like, man, I'm already set up. I already see the setup for the trick. So I go up into the little they had a kokum in there, like a teriyaki spot. So I go up in there, man. I give me some rice and some chicken. So he come and sit down, and he like, yeah, man. He was like, what's up? So I said, hey, bro, is that your girl right there? I said, yeah, man. Like, I think she's trying to holler at your boy, man. Oh, man, we do this shit all the time, bro. Where you from? I'm like, man, STL. And so, like, man, you smart as hell, bro. Because most of the time, we set up people, and that's how we rob and juke people. And so when he said that, so his gal was mad because I guess was feeling me, but she was just that was gonna be the kiss of death right there because he's probably gonna come in through with that pole and it finished me like Mortal Kombat. But you know what I'm saying. But so she come in banging on the window and she run up in there and was like, yo. I was like, yeah. So she grabbed him, was like, hey man, see, you here for the convention? Yeah, man. If you get a extra t-shirt, man, just I'm over here. She slapping the hell out of him and everything because it's messed up. Cause she probably tired of him, but they robbing and jugging people. Man, it was the it was just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
but
gotta be careful.
He was real friendly. No, I seen it, and he was like, bro, you smart as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
hey,
you already
at least he was cool.
Yeah.
At least he was cool about it.
No, but he was like, man, I've been with her all day long, and she can't do this right for nothing.
She can't do it right for nothing.
Yeah, she hanging all close on him and everything. I was like, yeah, no, I ain't going. But but Breezy, what did y'all had down there, man? Down there in Florida, man.
We had a couple spots that were cool to hang out at. One of the bigger spots was a place called City Place. And City Place was sort of like the Los Angeles Strip where you got all those high expensive clothing stores and stuff. And we hang out there until midnight. People would ride dirt bikes, ATVs, just drink on the corner, all types of shit. There's also along that strip is a place called Movie Co. And you had to go up some steps to get to. It was a real big, like expensive, movie theater type thing where you go in there and they actually served you like dinner. Like you get like a TGI Fridays to watch with the movie type deal. Mm-hmm. It was still like 4 movie seats, but you just hang out there and whatnot when we were younger. There was also a place called Wells Gym. It was a local gym, recreational gym. You'd hang out there all day to like 5, 6 in the afternoon, basketball, football, tennis, soccer, whatever you want to do. Then there was another place called Singer Island. This is where all I'm gonna call it rich white folks hang out. But that was a bridge to fish off of. But if you go a little bit further, there was like a Dairy Queen, or it might have been a Dairy Bell. One of the two. I always get them too confused. But you get ice cream there, and then you go east, and about a 5-minute walk, you right down the beachfront where the jetty at. And you could swim there, hang out there with everybody, and just kick it. But for the most part, my little neighborhood was ratchet as fuck. We had jump offs all the time happening.
Oh man!
Like there was, we had Bang Bus before Bang Bus.
Oh man!
Like my fucking neighborhood was ratchet as shit. Like it was, you pay $25 getting the bus. And whatever you want to do, you do. It was I grew up fast very quickly. And my neighborhood was very ratchet. Halloween, but see, the thing is, the OGs kind of kept the neighborhood clean to an extent. So, they never let you get involved with, selling drugs or joining the gang or nothing like that. But little ratchet shit you were interested in, oh, you want to try a beer? Here's a beer, youngin'. Or you want to know what a cigarette or a Black and Mild is? Well, here you go. Smoke mine. It was never no, crazy shit they let you get into. But as I got older and they got arrested and shit, that's when shit just went, shit was crazy. It exploded. You had youngins 10, 11 carrying guns and shit. What are you doing with this? Give me this. You don't need this. It's just craziness. It's craziness.
Damn.
But
I had man getting held up and shit.
Bro, we robbed Pizza Hut.
Dang.
Legitimately, there was
allegedly.
There were a bunch. Thank you for
allegedly.
There was a bunch. Well, I don't know. Statue might be gone by now, but listen, there was a bunch of abandoned houses, right? We made listen, real shit. We made all them people start delivering to the neighborhood because what we would do, or what people would do allegedly, is they would have pizza delivered to all the abandoned houses in the neighborhood. And so people would... Turtles? Hell yeah. So people would stash out in the abandoned house, right? And so the Pizza Hut guy get out and he be looking like, ain't nobody living in this house. This house empty. And by the time he realized what's going on, we there yo, they want the pizza.
You already at his.
Yeah, we be at his car. Exactly, like give up the slices, and so that's what we would do. And like bruh, we were wild back then. We used to random people from other neighborhoods would come over, and sometimes folks would jump them and steal all their clothes and shit, and make them walk home in their boxes. Like we did crazy shit. Like Florida's fucking crazy. I be trying to tell people.
Oh man,
Florida's listen. Everybody in my family, I showed AJ arrest records of some people in my family. AJ can tell you off stream the crazy shit we get into down here in the South.
Man, no, I'm not gonna snitch.
But
I'm
listen,
not gonna snitch
AJ,
nobody.
Okay, cool, that's fine. I told AJ, I said, bro, we jumped for less. He like, nah, y'all done. I said, okay, here's the sheet. He's like, oh, well, y'all do jump for less. I'm like, bro, you don't want no problems. But we just did all types of crazy shit. We live fast down here, like dragging sharks on the beach and shit, and like we do crazy shit. Florida, there's something in the water down here. Like y'all don't really understand. It's something in the water. Like I ain't gonna talk about what happened on the interstate today, but when I was young, it was young, dumb fun. And the older I got it, and when the OGs started getting picked up, it became like, are you really sure you want to get into this type of lifestyle type shit? And it was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to pause that, but I'm going to still keep a little ratchet shit. But like City Place, Movie Co., Wells Gym, Singer Island. If you go down to Miami, there's the Boulevard down in Miami you can get into. Nightclub scene. I ain't never really did the nightclub scene. I never really did the clubbing scene. For the simple fact that when I was a youngin' and I get a fresh new white pair of Adidas and niggas will step on my shoes, I get pissed and want to punch people. So it's like, why am I go to a club with a fresh set and have someone like I can't do that?
Just end up fighting anyway. You feel
exactly? So I'm like, no, that club scene, everybody on top of me, I ain't for that.
Man, look, that's why I said the skating rink, because the skating rink was damn near like the club. That's what we heard. Country Grammar. They was recording Country Grammar in the back of damn Saints.
Well, that was the first club for us. Yeah, I mean, like being young and being at the skating ring. Yeah, they gave you that environment.
And then I remember being up in Philly. Like I'll be in Philly and Jersey. You know, shout out to Meek Mill again. I'll be out there in Philly and Jersey, and you know what I'm saying. They had like the Jersey. They had the Please Touch Museum, and we went to all the like. I did not know New Jersey and Philadelphia had all like they got the best Six Flags. That's what I was gonna ask y'all, man, about the theme parks. The theme parks, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, they were fun. Yeah, they're fun.
I mean, man, our Six Flags wouldn't be so bad if not for three fucking problems. One.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them.
Why is that the Batman always seem to fuck up every time I get on it?
Oh.
And then two, why the fuck? You know, they start taking out all the good ass rides and shit. I'm like, okay. But the real problem, why everybody from my high school still working up in this motherfucker?
No, the fourth problem, the space, the people that live over on them acres of, they need to go ahead and write them a blank check, man. Stop being so damn cheap, Six Flags, and let them people name their price. You want to give them some kibbles and I think they said $8 billion for that land. Come on, man. They not finna, man. You better give them 50 and carry and go and make Six Flags great again up in this month. Because I go to Great Adventure. Look, I would go to Great Adventure, man. They had 18 roller coasters up in that month. They had Batman, then they had Batman and Robin the Chiller, which is nothing but Mr. Freeze cut in half, and it's 3 times as fast. Like you be on it and off before you realize you got on the ride.
Exactly.
You know. And they sit up there, and it was Mr. Freeze. So in the summertime, they got the ice, like it's an ice box waiting in, because if it was hot, you wanted to get up in there.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was up in there. Then they had like Skull Mountain. It was like a mini Disneyland. They had Skull Mountain up in there. It was like a dark ride. And then you know what I'm saying? Medusa? But I mean, they had I think they didn't have they did have Medusa. They had Medusa. Yeah. They had Nitro, which is like the boss, but the metal version of the boss. They had King the Kai. Yeah. King the Kai people kept dying on. And did y'all ever hear about this spot? They had what was it? They had Sesame Place. I've never been, and I'm still to this day geeked up to go. Hey, you got to you're gonna have to take the kids one time, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you got to go up there, take the kids up there. Sesame, bro. I'm for real. I was on there, bro. I go back up there. That's where I'm gonna do the Junebug challenges at Sesame Place with Big Bird and all.
I just there be some folks that be like, let's go to Six Flags. I'm like,
why?
Man, no.
I go to $7 City.
I remember going to that shit as a kid, and I'm like, my folks is always like, this shit.
Our Six Flags has always been ass.
I mean, you got Disney World though, Breezy. Come on, man.
Listen, sometimes Disney be hitting, sometimes they be missing. We got Busch Gardens here; they be ass sometimes too. Now, if you want to get into some stupid fun with your friends, we got the South Florida Fair, and they bring all those rickety ass fucking rides here, where every year somebody lose a finger and an eye. You want to have some fucking fun.
Man, that's some real fun there.
You go there like 3-4 days before they close up all that shit and get that shit out of there. People be wilding out. We be having a ball.
I can remember, man, going to Six Flags with the family, man, and walking through that thing. And we going straight to the turkey legs, man. Then we walk in and we eating on turkey legs and we riding on everything. But man, as I got a little older, man, I couldn't tolerate them rides like that, man. I remember one time, man, I got on the Ninja and told them to let me off the mug because I just couldn't do it no more. I just was like, no, man.
Let me off.
You gotta eat a little bit and drink a little bit before you when you get in the ride. Because if you eat like a whole turkey leg and you drink a Coke and you get on there, you gone. It's a wrap.
I just couldn't do it no more, man. I just can't feel. I was just like, nah, I ain't feeling this.
Hayes, you about to throw up? Hayes, you was don't tell me you was probably drinking that brown before you went.
Look, I go to Six Flags. Look, but look, if I go to Six Flags now, I'm just walking around, man. I'm just going for the
walking around eating sticks, man.
That's it, man. I'm like the old head now. I'm just going around watching everybody else have fun.
Y'all go let me get one of the funnel cakes right here,
look.
I know, look, man, and my fun is eating on funnel cakes and turkey legs, man.
Let them go around that roller coaster. Y'all man gonna be hurting like hell in a few minutes. I'm
gonna do the mine train. You hear me? I'm gonna ride on the mine train, man. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do the mine train, man. I'm gonna do something simple and smooth.
Whenever I go to certain places, I be like, man, I swear, pray to God, I don't see nobody from high school up in this motherfucker. Every time I go to fucking Six Flags, I be like,
you gonna see a childhood
while you here,
a childhood friend and
no, I don't see none of my childhood friends. I be seeing niggas I can't stand from high school. Like, why is your ass here? And he's like, why your ass down here? I'm like, nigga, just operate the ride.
Man,
can't stand that shit.
Dog.
But like, I love like going to like different places. Like I'll go to the zoo, the center, and all that shit. I had a good time because I don't see nobody I was in high school with. That's like one of the things anyway. But like, real talk, like I was like going to get my meds at like fucking Sam's, right? Gets me some more inhalers and shit, right? I noticed the girl behind the counter, the girl I went to high school with. I'm like, I looked at that shit like, I was like, man, do I really want to get my meds here now?
I mean, why? I mean, damn. I don't really rock with a lot of folks that I went to high school. So then she was like, she read off my whole name. She like, we used to go to high school together. I'm like,
Did we?
I literally was like, I don't recall.
Oh my god!
And she straight looked at me kind of like, you don't remember? I'm like, where we go to high school at? We went here. We did. And she like, how come you do not remember? You used to have a crush on me and shit. I'm like,
oh damn.
Used to. Not no more.
I looked around like,
man, why you ain't jump on that, man? Come on, man.
It was more fun.
She was over here looking.
Suspense.
She was over here looking at me. I was over here looking around like I'm in a fucking Scooby Doo mystery trying to figure out who the fuck she talking to.
Yeah, she talking to you.
Had her in the feelings like, so you had a bad day. Yeah.
And she was like, I can't believe you don't remember me. I'm like, all right. I was like, maybe I do, but maybe I just don't want to remember. Maybe I just want you to hurry up and give me my shit so I can get the fuck up out of here.
Man.
Crushes ain't worth remembering.
Hey man, it's a couple.
And then it's like I know
it's
she
a
had
couple
a ring
of
on her
man.
hand anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a couple of man that I boy.
And then like she was like,
my little boo thing might be on here watching, so let me.
And I told her, I'm like, look, like yeah, I probably remember you, but see, here's the thing: it's just that like I haven't talked to you in over 10 years. I'm not gonna talk to you.
So.
And she was like, I can see
3,650 days, 50, what, 300, fuck, I'm
like, I'm already looking at you.
Counting.
You got, like, I looked at the whole situation at first. I'm like, okay, she got a ring on her finger and she got one in the oven.
Oh, she does?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, that's different. That's
it's different. No, we talking about she just talking to you.
So
she just happy to see you.
I didn't know that part.
So then the next, so then I was like, the next time I went down there, she was like, "You remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you, but I don't need you telling everybody where the fuck I'm at."
I mean, but this is the thing.
And she was over here like, she was like, "I barely even talked to half of them in high school."
Oh, you know she talked to me when she said.
And then I literally looked. I literally got on fucking like social media on her stuff. I'm like,
everybody's there.
You just like, how come so and so didn't act like he remember me at the store? Like, yeah, this post said,
but
life test determined. That was a lie.
But man, it could be that. I had it hard. Well, I was just talking to one of my homies earlier, and we spoke. He wanted me to be on his YouTube channel. Shout out Ring of B. But Eric Bell, he actually subscribed to the channel. Y'all go check him out, man, because he can rap. Yeah, man, I had the bone because I never got to go. I was like you, sir. I didn't get to go out in high school like that. It was kind of reverse. I was
I was called lame because my ass would rather stay home than be trying to, hang out with a bunch of motherfuckers I'm not gonna pretend to like.
No, but I'm just saying it was a couple folks. Hey, all I'm gonna say, well, no, I ain't gonna incriminate nobody, but the point I'm making is everybody. I was accused of knowing everybody's business and telling it. Now I was, a little long-winded, but I wasn't finna give up the deets about if so and so was smashed. Like, who cared? I wasn't smashing her, so I see them now though. It be some of them that some of them kind of glowed up, and it's like, damn, I should have put her on pause and kept up with her. And the ones you had a crush with, like, they the one that like went nowhere fast or crashed and burned, and you like, damn, why did I want to, like,
I
what I'm saying?
Like 14-year-old me had some bad taste in some women.
That's why I was just saying about the simping. Like, we was all like corny little Rottweilers.
I literally was just like, man, I don't need to even be trying to talk to this girl, man. So then, like, every time I go down there to get my fucking meds now, I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. Give my shit.
Damn. He just going gorilla on them. Like,
but she was up here like,
you gonna fool around, get a Percocet in your body.
Shit. I be straight watching them harder than they did supervisor. But I was like, she was like, you gonna come to the reunion? I'm like, hell no. What the fuck we gonna have a reunion for? And she was like, well, they trying to get it going. I'm like, look, if I want to see who all got fat, that's what Facebook for, all right?
I mean, look, I'm gonna just say this, man. Like
legit.
high
I straight
school.
told him, like, don't fucking call me. I'm not coming to that shit. If I'm gonna be around people I hate, I'll just go to work. At least they paying me.
I mean, look at this. Look, I'm just saying it like this. High school was the best and worst time for me because I really didn't get to socialize. Like I wanted to be out with my people, and I was off in the hood with like my old group. Shout out to the Black Squad. And then that stopped because some things happened. We moved to the county, and I used to walk man, like 12 blocks to go to the library. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to the store, like, because I lived on Natural Bridge, and y'all, Matt knows, like, Natural Bridge is one of the toughest streets. You know what I'm saying? I passed Natural Bridge Kids Highway, get something to eat, then I walk the next couple of blocks, the next 6 blocks over to go, you know what I'm saying, to Julia Davis Library, which is like one of the best libraries in the city. And it was just like, I would beat up there all day reading comics and, trying to holler at girls and, doing homework and, and that's how I met my group members. And like I said, when we moved to the county, it was a whole different thing. And I really didn't go out like that. People was walking in the neighborhood and hanging out in the neighborhood, but it was like, over the years, it kind of changed. People wasn't really doing as much walking. Everybody drives out in the county and, deep North County, you know what I'm saying? And then, over in the hood parts, people are outside or whatever, but it ain't really that much to do. And then it stopped being that much to do. It's just a lot of stuff to eat and a lot of stuff to buy, but it ain't really that much to do. So I just, what I'm saying, high school was the beginning of me being a creative and where we at now. I kind of wish. One thing I wish is I took things a little bit serious, but I think everything happens for a reason. God got a purpose for everybody, and I don't know. I just felt like at that time, man, that people from the past and stuff like that. Like it's a lot of people I genuinely miss. Like I had a lot of family members that passed. My uncle had passed. A lot of my cousins had passed, you know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them things where I personally would have kind of wished that I took more time to be with the family and then took it serious. Because like my uncle told me, like, yeah, man, you're going to be the man of the house. And the next year he died. So it was like, I was heartbroken as shit, because it's like, man, this guy's like the daddy for the whole family. Like not all our daddies, but most of our daddies ain't around. And he kind of raising all us, even from 12 states over. Like he used to call like every other day. Like if he wasn't working, he was calling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, why is he? And so it's like, then certain people that you hung out with, I used to have my little crew at Saints and, little crew at Skate King and stuff like that. And I just look back and I'm like, damn. Like I'm like Hayes, where the world has kind of changed. Like it's like damn, like we all are, and we are on, especially on quarantine. It's like we all on our phones, we all on the internet all damn day. Like I be wanting to go outside. I be in there. I start even before quarantine, man. I just like I ain't gonna say I was like kind of, I would say kind of, I ain't gonna say flirting, but I'm gonna just say like I would talk to women in like casual conversation because I was in a relationship, but I wasn't like trying to holler. I would just be like, yeah, you over here, shoot, you finna buy me this. She will buy like some groceries or something. Like, yeah, can you get mine on there too, or just strike up a conversation and just going back to that original, our original mode of talking. Because I feel like in the social media era, it's a lot of people were social distancing before social distancing. Like it ain't friendly outside no more. I remember where we coming up, everybody would just be like, "What's up?" And then sometimes you would stop and have a whole conversation with a stranger or run into somebody in the neighborhood that you ain't seen in a minute. And then y'all strike up a conversation, you dap, or you might meet a girl and y'all get to talking, and then she go to the library, you go to the library, and y'all talking, and all booed up, cuddled up in the little big chairs or big sofas that they got reading stuff, and
Yeah, those are days, man.
yeah, man, and
Yeah.
it's like
Those were the days, man.
it's like, man, if I had some kids, Lord willing, like, what the hell these kids gonna be out here doing? Like, it ain't that unless you go like to the east side. The east side, like everything is spread out. It's kind of like the east side. I would say is like I'm gonna say it like it's kind of like Cali meets the country on like because they really built it up. It's a lot of stuff to do out there. Like they got
A lot of libraries are hangout spots.
Yep.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like on the east side over where we at. Man, I see the kids out there riding their bikes to, like at Fairview Heights, and then it's like, they a lot of the kids, the comic book store is right there, the movie theater's right there, the damn mall is right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's my favorite spot? A lot of water is right. I mean, they got to go across either go under the overpass, and that's kind of like a little. I wouldn't recommend no kids being over there because there's a lot of traffic, but still, like, you a kid, shoot, you just right in that area, But it's like it ain't that many places like that no more. Like a lot of places, urban, it's like it's the hood. Unless you in California or on the East Coast or even down south, this is like in the Midwest and in certain places down south, it's kind of dead. Like I was in Texas. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, it's dope, it's a lot of stuff. We wasn't even in the city, a lot of stuff to do. But it's like if you a kid, it ain't nothing but dirt, like dirt roads, and it ain't that much to do in certain spots, unless you in like the Atlantas and the Chicagos and stuff like that. And then if you can survive all the bullets and everything flying, so I
Like
don't know,
Northern
man.
California, like in Northern California, and it has a lot of farmland out here too. So there's some country looking areas as well. So, I mean, but in Southern California, they have a lot more. I think they're more productive down there because up here it's a lot of farmland, but it's still a lot of things to do though.
hmm I mean, and that's because they keep it that way. Like we got places like I said, East Side, Clayton, um, what's over there, Ladue, like it. Though, I would say U City probably the U City and the South Side now have got way better.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like I was telling Matt, like I want to kind of, if I stay here, I want to move over there because that's where everything is shaking at.
Yeah, go over there.
Because ain't nothing on the north side no more. It's like a damn barren wasteland. But
dude, I went down fucking West Florissant, like to go see my girl, right? Holy Jesus Christ!
How everything
It's
been
fucking
changed.
gone. Like Popeyes on the corner there, gone.
Gone.
I was like just rolling through the air. I'm like, damn, where the fuck is everything? And it's like, you haven't been out here in over a year. Matter of fact, you ain't been out this way in damn near 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Everything is like gone. Like when I knew I made it out to where the fucking Walmart and Sam's Club was, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I got some sense. I know where the fuck I'm at because everything else is gone down through here.
Gone, man. It is totally different. Like I remember the pond going over there on the Ponderosa over there.
Yeah, that Ponderosa, like they all pulled out. And
the
then I was
Northland
like,
Mall and the movie theater they used to be over there.
yeah.
And now they putting a Goodwill up, which is good and bad. But I don't know how, like, if they make that. I hope they don't make it to like that thing they got over at the mill. Like the Mills, I felt like the Mills could have been, and then hopefully when they build this sports complex, like they gonna have the movie theater in there, they're gonna redo it. It's gonna be cheaper. If I lived out there at Newtown, because Newtown in St. Charles County is dope. You know what I'm saying? You could ride your bike over and through there. Like I dodged traffic going over there one time. Like I had to leave and go around back to my spot. Like I had to go the long way to go back, or I had to go like cut through St. Charles County because it was a big old accident on the bridge coming over. And St. Charles is kind of like that. They just races, and they gonna pull your ass over. But Breezy, how has things changed down there in Florida, man? Before we get out of here, like how has it changed? Because you already told us how it changed, like culturally, when the OGs and all the elder statement. I remember that
The
one story you told me.
biggest,
Go ahead, man.
the biggest change right now, currently going on in my state, is gentrification.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
tell me about
A
it.
lot of the areas in my state that were predominantly black areas have now become Cuban Hispanic. And it is interesting seeing all of these, what used to be black hair stores, become Cuban Spanish hair stores, and whatnot. And it's to the point where it's like I'm probably gonna have to learn Spanish, some Spanish, when I go further south. The further south you go and closer to the beachfront you go, you're gonna get more white, Cuban, or immigrant, Bahamian, Haitian to an extent, but mostly Cuban, Spanish, Mexican, Guatemalan. The more inland you go, that's where a lot of the black people are. I guess you could say, like, we're being pushed to specific cities, areas, zip codes, I guess you could say. And then it's interesting. You know, it's very fucking interesting because it's just like 10 years ago, you never would have seen this, and now it's here. And a lot of it has to do with poor education, not understanding money managing, or holding on to properties longer for better value, or passing it down to an extent. And I'm not going to say it sucks because I get to eat new food. But it is interesting watching a lot of these racist white folks look at you crazy when you show up in an area where they expect mostly white, Hispanic, or Cuban, or Spanish speaking, and then a random black guy walks in, they're like, you're going to rob the place? And it's like, I was here before these Spanish and Cuban folks. Why would I rob this place? You know, even all of the tackle shops now, because I do a lot of outdoor sport activity like hunting, fishing. A lot of the tackle stores now have done what I call the third security guard. So it's normally you get two white guys, some of their kids maybe, but now they've started implementing dogs in their stores.
What?
So you got a lot of people who have a lot of people who have these medium to large size Labrador retrievers, Rottweilers, Dobermans in their tackle shops that follow you around the store.
Damn.
Whereas it didn't used to be that way. And I mean, these dogs follow you around the store
To make sure you ain't stealing that.
Yeah, like I came from a shop today. I went down south and it was a sweet little golden lab mixed with something, but you know, the dog stayed stuck to me like my pants on my body. I couldn't even put my hands in my pockets with the dog next to me. And you know, my dad had his knee surgery, you know, and he has a cane, and the dog stayed on top of him like, what are you doing with your cane? And it's like, yo, chill. You know, and the dog followed us when we left the store.
Damn. A reason why I bring I kind of shared that is because we looking at an era of, because we came up in the arcade era, we came up in the movie theater era where it was the hangout spot. It wasn't get your stuff or get it brought to you, and no, this was like we going to the show, we hanging out in the lobby, we kicking it, we get. I mean, they got it at West Olive where you can kind of get your drinks and kind of hang out, get you. I mean, but them drinks is $20 or $15-$20. Wow, like even though I be getting them though sometimes when I go like to Esquire or West Olive or whatever, you know, I getting nice and or Chesterfield getting nice and little toasty for the movie, but you know, it's just we coming into this age of, it's like, man, and then even with the games, like I feel like the games kind of had changed to where like I was playing Demon Souls, I'm like I was getting frustrated, but I wanted to keep doing, but I'm like, nah, I can't keep playing this because like I don't want y'all to be roasting me up on the damn stream, but it's like, you know, like you don't really get that same feel. Like, I don't know, is it just me or you don't get the same feel with stuff no more? You know?
I mean, like with certain franchises, I reached that point where I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Street Fighter, I'm done.
The
Tekken, I'm done.
Oh no, Tekken
you gave up on
Tekken
Tekken?
still going. Tekken still
It's still
going. No,
hard.
I just played.
I play tag tournament, but like as far as like mainline Tekken, I'm done right now. You know, God of War, I'm just like, y'all really.
That's pretty much out.
Y'all done. It's done.
Yeah, it's pretty much out.
I'm like, you didn't need to continue this shit, and they went ahead and did it. It's like, okay, I'm done. It's just like, you know, I'm just tired. You know, it's like with certain franchises, because like it's been so damn long. It's like, okay, I'm done. Mortal Kombat, if they make another game, that's cool. I'm probably done because 11 was just so perfect. And it's just I'm just like, you know, there's certain games I'm just like, okay, I'm running out of steam. I don't need to do this anymore, you know.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I just pray for me, y'all. Just got a Godfall, and we're gonna see what they do. They finally dropped their update, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see how I play. Like, you know, I wanted to get I got all of the launch games, and I want to see, you know, I'm gonna, you know, try it. It's something different. I might get what's that game that Loopy likes? For Honor, because they got the Shovel Knight going. I know I'm getting Eternal. I know I'm getting the physical edition. Like, it's certain games, like, I just feel like we need to get back to an age, or maybe we just getting older. That's my fear. It's like,
for what?
Just getting older and kind of like what Serizaku said, like aging out of stuff. Like, okay, I'm done.
Well,
it's sad. Like, it's.
I think it's. Bro. I don't think it's more aging out. I think it's your tastes are being refined, and you expect a certain amount of quality.
Yeah.
Because like you got to think the era we grew up in gaming, it was when the shit was on the shelf. That shit was done.
Yeah.
You put down your $50, $60. That was it. You've went to now, okay, it's not finished. Now you need a patch. Now you need a subscription service to the game and to the platform and the internet.
You need to buy the expansion pass.
Yeah, and
it's like
these the battle pass.
These games are no longer a sit down 20-minute, you know, or 20-hour you have fun with. These games are becoming relationships. Like you're throwing hundreds of like imagine if you came in playing World of Warcraft. How long has that been going on?
Damn, 20 years almost.
my chick, she got almost 700 hours in World of Warcraft. That's one character.
My God.
That's one character.
Oh God.
Yeah. So like you imagine she rolled 5-6 characters, all with all the mounts, all with all the armor, all with like bro, the shit can get crazy. Like the gaming has become a time.
How much can I continue to milk how much juice can I get out this tournament?
I feel like, wait a minute, I'm gonna say this though. It does feel like with certain games you can build a community around. I like the fact that I like it that it's that we build a community around Call of Duty. We're building a community around Tekken. That we get people getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to play, you know, Fortnite. I like that we still have good single player games, but we also have these multiplayer experience. It just with me, I play I'm so used to playing so many different games that now they want you to choose like one or two and just
some
play
shit ain't worth playing. I hate to say it like that. Like that Marvel's Avengers shit wasn't worth playing.
Like, they let me down so damn hard.
Okay, and it's like they keep trying to like
save it, man.
And they keep trying to get, you know, more and more money out of you instead of like, can you fucking just release a complete fucking game? And then you can add on the shit, right? You can add on the shit, okay? I don't mind paying for additional characters, right? But MK11, here's what they did. They brought out the game. And it was like, okay, we got these 6 characters.
25 characters off the rip. And then we got 6 more.
Then we got 6 more over the space of a year. And then when the year 2 DLC dropped, what did they give you for free to start off, even if you didn't buy it? you got the extra story.
Yeah.
I mean, the main focus should be, and the industry should be, instead of trying to make a game that can maximize its potential revenue, on the back end, they should invest in franchises.
Yeah.
Instead, why don't we have another version of Dead Space right now, or Lost Planet? Like, these were successful titles that could still be going to some. I don't care about BioShock after that third one. That one pissed me the fuck off.
Dead Space 3 didn't pull
man, here you go with that again.
I ain't going into that, but like,
because Dead Space, that's EA. They was like, well, it didn't pull down, Battlefield money.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. But it's like how Disney was in the 90s. After Lion King came out, they proceeded to have every movie that they did to go like, okay, Pocahontas come out. Hey, it's a hit in reviews and everything, right? But did it pull down Lion King money? No. It's a failure. And it's like, but we made more money than we spent on making it. Yeah, no, it didn't pull Lion King money. It's a failure.
The metrics are fucked, man.
Like, you can't compare Pocahontas to fucking Lion King. Two completely different, types of movies. All right, that's one.
But that's
the
what
same
they do,
thing that they do with, all right, we're gonna cancel Army of Two, we're gonna cancel Dead Space, and we're gonna put all our eggs in one basket on Battlefield. And it's like, motherfucker, like,
then you don't even take the time for Battlefield. I mean, I love I love old school EA. Like, don't get me. We on there playing. Charlie will tell you on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped a nail link. Let me get my phone. But you know what I'm saying? Like, on Patreon, I'm playing NBA Street Volume 2. NFL Street Volume 2. I'm about to start playing Fight for New York on there. I'm playing Godfather on there. This the EA that I remember.
And that EA, if they got their heads out of their ass and quit trying to copy everything that's being made right now, they would rise to the top, because people still want to play these NBA and NFL street style games.
And it's like,
exactly.
how y'all had a right to NFL Blitz and NBA Jam, and you ain't doing shit with it.
Because most of the CEOs aren't gamers; they're just people who move money.
Madden,
they had to they fucked up so hard with Madden that they was like, at first, these features ain't gonna be in Madden 21. They're gonna be on Madden 22. Yeah, no. After you brought out this piece of shit game and people got on social media pissed off about it, they was forced to fucking fix.
I mean,
Madden
they did the same thing with Battlefront. They did it with fucking Need for Speed. Need for Speed was dead in the water when they started tying points and upgrades to getting better car tires and shit. And if you want the best car tires, you got to give them like $2 or some shit, or do 20 races and shit. Like that. They are too concerned with making as much money as possible instead of making the best
and not paying the Dells a damn thing. That's the other part. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
they're paid, but they overwork for the pay.
Yeah,
I mean, but then they firing the whole team and everything else like that. Like, come on.
Well, most of those people are emergency help to get the shit out on time. If they would let them work, if they would let them actually have a proper working schedule versus crunch time, looking at you, CD Projekt, they would get shit done on time. But listen, I don't miss anything with this shit. Like, CD Projekt, like that Cyberpunk release, that shit shouldn't have been. That game was another 2-3 years away from being done.
Yeah,
at all.
That was unfucking acceptable.
And it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun as hell. It's fun as hell.
If you can
but
get
it keeps on. It keeps on, and it runs, but it keeps on crashing.
They didn't even have QA testers. They were paying the staff that was there to test the game, which they don't specialize in testing. So like they couldn't even it's shit like that. That's just like, bro, this whole industry needs to be redone from the ground up, and we need to have fucking unions for all the development staff to and put in these contracts that you cannot have crunch, because people always say, "Why are the indie games so good?" Because motherfuckers ain't crunching.
Ain't got crunching. They not.
And they have time to
banging
actually
their face against the wall. You know,
they have time to let the fucking game simmer and soak, and then go back to the drawing board, and then look at it again and change things again, and then it works out. And then you get the industry people who see that success, and you're like, you know what? I want to make an Angry Birds too, and it's like, no, you can't. You can't expect people to spend. Like, for instance, the whole battle zone shit, like the fuck would you call that? Battle Royale shit. That started off in DayZ. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That blew up. Then Call of Duty got it. Then Battlefield has it. Now you ask yourself, do I have enough time to level up across 3 different games with 3 different fucking Battle Royale systems? I forgot Fortnite. Do I have enough time to put 30, 40 hours in this to prestige to get the best gun? And like, no. So don't do that no more. Like, do something different.
It's because it's what's flavor of the month.
And that you'll never be successful chasing that bitch.
And it's like, it's like we saw that with fighting games in the 90s. The only company still around that's even making actually any good fighting games is NetherRealm, SNK, and Namco. 3. Yeah. I'm not even gonna count fucking Capcom no more, because it's like they fuck up so hard. And it's like you have completely just you killed this stone dead with chicanery and nickel and diamond.
Yeah, the fucking costumes and all that other shit. You remember the argument was, right? You get the game, you want the costume, you have to pay $5, and then you find out the costume was already on the disc. You pay $64.
You basically pay for an unlock code.
Like the fuck, like bro. We need some regulation.
And it's just like between that and then it's like, well, you bought the fucking whole year 2 pass. Okay, well, no, you don't get the Capcom Pro Tour shit. You need to come up with another $20. I'm like,
to circle back around to your question, what's happening is your tastes have become refined. And you're like, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
It's like I have Street Fighter 5 on my damn system, and like it's just there, taking up space, barely getting played. Like the only time I play is when I'm having my friends over. We having 5-on-5.
Man,
I wait for a fucking game of the year, a collector's edition, to get all that shit for one price, man. Fuck all that.
It's ridiculous that I have to fucking do that. Like Mortal Kombat 11, I knew they was gonna do it. So when it came out, I bought it day 1, got my little scorpion mask or whatever, bought all that extra stuff, and I was happy as a pig and shit with it, right? My problem, and I have had no problem with MK11. All their stuff is fine. This is probably Ed Boon's last ride with the franchise and shit. Yeah. I'm okay with it. I will give him his money for this one, okay? But Capcom has been fucking up for years. You had Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Perfectly good game on the Wii. Let's kill a stone dead for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which was bare bones as fuck. Then you had to wait 6 months, and then Ultimate Marvel 3 came out. And it's like, I feel bad for anybody that bought regular Marvel 3.
No, I did it.
And then it's like half the damn shit was taken from Tatsunoko versus Capcom assets. And I'm like, all right. Then they came out with, fucking, all this other bullshit. And then Marvel vs. Capcom F, and then Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Ultra Street Fighter 4. All that extra bullshit. It's like, dude, I've been here before. I lived through this shit already. I'm not doing this again. And Street Fighter 5, they fucked us. And it's like no bad.
Great playing game. And then, see, I went
the gameplay
because fine. I said I went and got this.
All the damn bullshit and fucking around that they kept doing with it. That was like, this was just no Vaseline.
But see, the problem is, again, you got so many people that are going to play that game and they're going to buy. Like, I feel like a great example of like,
I remember when Street Fighter 5 came out, and I straight told people it's like having a fucking one of them early fucking bare bones DVDs that don't have no type of menu or nothing. It's just play movie.
Game, basically. I mean,
and it's
and
like
then
all you could do was against the computer and online. It didn't even have a fucking arcade mode. What fucking fucking game does not have an arcade mode?
Didn't it also not have a training mode? One of them, one of the versions.
It had training mode and it had practice. But all you could really do was versus, survival, online. That's it.
Yeah, Tekken 7 kind of had me mad about that, but at the same time, I like the fact that the story saved it for me, and then the online is kind of one of the best. Like they refined their net code, and then they got better with Soul Calibur. But I don't like Soul Calibur 6. Like I like it, but I don't like Soul Calibur 6.
Street Fighter 5's net code is so much ass. They keep asking them do rollback net code. They had dudes that was fixing it for the PC version. They got pissed and they fixed it, and then they got pissed off.
And then they broke it. The dudes literally fixed the netcode for the game, and then Capcom said if you get caught using that, they're going to ban you from the servers. And then they released a patch to remove the patches that everybody was doing to fix the netcode, and it broke it again.
Yeah, and it's like the game has been ass. I'm just like this, and then it's like then they had the fucking cheap arcade 30th anniversary arcade collection, which was like, oh my god, it's missing shit because you used their arcade versions. It's like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'll go get me a damn Dreamcast at this point. So I'm done with the damn game.
A lot of these publishers and developers really have lost the ability to communicate directly with their audience, and they're more interested in their
money.
Like the bottom line is green, and that's it. And it's like, I'm just kind of like, you know what, man? How I can?
I feel like
I'm done with your shit. I'm saying it with my wallet, and I'm telling you no.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm not finna give Capcom no more money right now, and they're like, "Well, we got RE8 finna come out. I'm not giving you money for it." They're like,
no, I give them good money for RE8 because
I'm gonna wait because they fucked me with 7.
You know what? I didn't feel like. I feel like
here's
7.
Here's why I said I was fucked with 7 because I did the whole plot line where that crazy ass girl was straight up attacking me. Cut my damn arm off, and I put it back on with a fucking stapler. And then it's like, okay, well, you have to fucking either save your crazy ass ex-girlfriend, or you can save the little girl that been helping you the whole game. So I saved the little girl because like she been helpful to me. What the fuck? So I
ain't no pussy on the planet worth the shit that dude went through in that game.
And then here it is. What happens afterwards? They kill the little girl in the next cutscene. You're supposed to pick your girlfriend.
I felt like that.
Why did you make that a fucking choice then?
I felt like that at the end of Resistance 2.
And I
hadn't even played Resistance 2.
Oh, God.
But I had all the way through Resistance 2. I played it, but I hadn't played it all the way through.
I was done with 7, and then it's like, oh, well, we were patching it so you can say the little girl and continue the whole game with good because that was bullshit.
But that's the shit I'm talking about. That should have been in there from day one.
And it wasn't. Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to wait on A because you fucked me last time. And if I let you fuck me again, I'm going to fuck you.
You know what? I'm going to tell you that tall bitch.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to tell you that tall bitch down in that sun hat. I'm going to tell you that bitch down.
Yeah, because I'm going to climb that mountaintop.
I'm going to put that Attack on Titan music on in the background.
I saw that girl and I was like, when I'm seeing all these damn vampire chicks, I was like, damn, Capcom, I'm supposed to be scared of horny.
Somebody at Capcom is horny on main with Resident Evil 8.
And then I was just like, this tall chick, I'm like, I'm going to climb that mountaintop. I've been hitting switches on bitches all my life, and now I'm going straight for the big old.
I'm going to Walmart and put some rock climbing gear on, bro. I'm going to be ready.
Yep.
Hey, man.
So I'm just kind of like, with Resident Evil 8, I'm like, I'm not gonna let you fuck me again because y'all done did some outlaw must show bullshit, and I'm done with it now. Okay, and
is it safe to say that shout out to a day that came in? Is it safe to say that Serizaku then took over the ranch from Breezy?
I ain't got no rant about it.
It's just fucking Capcom. Like, how do y'all
listen? If you want me to rant, we can talk about Nomura, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 14.
No,
listen, okay. We ain't got enough time for that, bro.
My problem is with fucking Resident with Capcom is that you had Mega Man and you fucked it up. You had Street Fighter, you fucked it up. You had fucking Darkstalkers, you fucking forgot about them. Power Stone, you forgot about it. Plasma Sword, you forgot about it. You had all these fucking franchises under y'all belt that you forgot about for brand new hotness. You forgot about it for Monster Hunter. You forgot about it for fucking Resident Evil. You fucked around and forgot about Dino Crisis after so much time, after only like 2 fucking games, and then came back with an awful piece of shit third one that someone could have fucking took a shit in a jewel case and wrote Dino Crisis 3 on it, and nobody would have been able to tell the fucking difference, okay?
Dang.
And then it's just like,
you going
I'm
ham.
just kind of like, one good thing you might do all year, Capcom. Like, 43 fucking
man.
Where is Hayes so he can say
where the fuck is Dragon Ball? Where's that at? Like, there's hype for that shit. There's nowhere to be.
You ain't lying moment.
Yeah.
Like, you lost fucking Breath of Fire. You had all of this shit. You guys had the Marvel games on lock. Now I got to blame Disney on that one. So I'll get to that in a minute. But y'all had all this shit. And you had to fuck it all up. For super tall, horny bitches? For super horny
Hell yeah. We'll make that sacrifice then.
Yeah.
I mean, for more Monster Hunter, for Nickel and Diamond Me and Street Fighter 5, and you don't even have the courtesy to fucking use fucking bison dollars as the in-game currency.
Because the people who designing the shit ain't that. Like, a lot of these folks who rise in the ranks in these companies are not fans of the franchises or the intellectual property. So they don't know about bison dollars. They don't know the funny shit from like the original Street Fighter movie where it's like, it was just a Tuesday for me. They don't know little shit like that.
They don't know that. And it's like,
and that's the problem.
It's a bunch of money motherfuckers up in here doing that. And it's like, Devil May Cry, you keep fucking it up.
They fixed that a little bit, but yeah.
They fixed it a little bit, and they fixed was just bring back Virgil. Motherfucker, that's so base level that it was like, okay.
That should have been in the base game, and now they patched him in with DLC.
And I'm just kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm done again, because it's like you keep doing this shit. You can't fucking do shit without Virgil. And it's like, damn, come on, just fuck.
It's time for them to pass the torch.
Real, like,
God.
For like 30 seconds, and then promptly pull the fucking Goku on him and just like, nope. Goku and Vegeta need the ball back, Gohan. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn it, that's the problem. It's like, my problem with Street Fighter.
Hold on. Fuck that. We're going to go back a step. They fucked up Devil May Cry when they gave that shit over to fucking Ninja Theory. We ain't forget about fucking Ninja Theory with Tamim and him putting his face on fucking the characters and all that other bullshit. Capcom been fucking up Devil May Cry for a minute. We ain't going to let that Ninja Theory shit slip. Now you can have the ball back. Fuck them when they did that Ninja Theory shit.
And then
I like the Ninja Theory game though.
You get out of here with that shit. That fat ass, ugly ass, all them fat ass, ugly ass characters and that art style, and that motherfucker shitting on everybody, talking about some. If you don't like a game at 60 frames per second, like fuck him. That dude was such a fucking asshole. He lucky his fucking I hear shit in the dog game is what is that? Setsu, not Setsu. What's that whole name? Who hears shit in her head? You know who the hell I'm talking about? They got a trail out for now, and motherfuckers on pikes, and they talking about some ow, wow, wow, and all this other shit, and she grabbing her skull. But I don't remember the whole name. But fuck him. Yeah, Hellblade. Name the game Hellblade. Bitch don't even hold swords that often.
Right. Hey,
no, it wasn't Hellblade. Let me look this bitch up.
Yeah, it was.
You're going off, man.
Another problem that I have is just
Hellblade. That's it.
Like I'm just like
oh god!
All faster than Chris Brown died in Top Guard. Keep doing stupid
Killzown.
Fucking A. Don't give him fucking
like,
devil may cry.
I'm just like, and between that and fucking, I'm just done. I'm done, with a lot of these franchises and shit. And I have to fucking look at I got to go back and play old shit on the PlayStation 1.
You ain't fucking lying. Like Sony fucking up too. You got Legend of Dragoon. You got Legend of the Gaia they ain't doing shit with.
Exactly.
You have
that was Square Enix though, ain't it?
Still, it's Sony. I think it's a Sony exclusive, and they ain't doing shit.
Legend of Dragoon is owned by Sony, and they're doing nothing with it.
Yeah, it's like they got all these franchises they're not doing shit with. They just let them sit and collect fucking dust.
Yeah, it's like y'all motherfuckers had stuff on the PlayStation 1. Y'all had Siphon Filter. And
I like Siphon Filter.
Oh, what happened to that, bro?
They ran that shit into the ground on PSP.
Yeah.
They started making games for that.
It's like and then they went and hurried up and tried to bring them to the PS2 like years later, and it's like, motherfucker,
too late.
You ain't
that
finna get
work
because it's like
who really messed up though. You know who really messed up though?
Oh,
Xbox.
Xbox.
Boy, I was so hyped getting the X. I came to the 360 party late, so I'm like, damn, all right, cool. I'm gonna play Halo and play all the other games. I'm gonna get, I got Borderlands over there because shout out Portia, she was playing Porsche Maserati.
With Halo, fucking, the
Master Chief Collection.
The Master Chief Collection. They fucked up with that shit. How you gonna have a whole ass franchise like Halo, known for its couch co-op? Yeah, this one, if you want to play the game, you gotta have 2 Xbox Ones. Both of y'all gotta have Xbox Live, and they did that shit to try to drum up them numbers, and it didn't fucking work. It backfired, especially like a year later when we at E3, Gears of War 4 finna come out, and that motherfucker got 2-player couch co-op, and it don't take a hidden quality at all.
Hot take. I'm tired of Halo. I'm tired of Master Sous Chef. I'm tired of it all. I want we get rid of Halo. We can get Boomerang in instead of Halo or Pitchfork or something. I'm tired of fucking Halo. I'm tired of Master Chief. I'm tired, like a different symbol, my guy. I'm tired of it.
Boomerang.
I'm tired of Halo. I'm tired of Master Chief.
It's like Halo is just like, I'm done with it.
Hell yeah, if you can't have a Halo, get a Boomerang or Ring, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro.
And it's just like
Horseshoe, my guy. I know the fuck you want to call the next franchise. Horseshoe.
The problem with it is just that it's like there ain't shit to it no more, and it's like Gears of War. They done ran that to the wheels come off. So like they don't.
5 was fire.
They don't even.
The
story don't matter no more. You just playing couch co-op. Just be playing couch co-op at that point, and it's like, all right, whatever. That's fine or whatever because we ain't got that many left, and I'm okay with that, right? But it's like
Microsoft need to do something fucking new. I'm tired of Halo. I'm tired of Forza.
Sony need to do something new because I'm like
them too.
Y'all don't have shit. And
but
like,
hold on. Forza Horizon 3 and 4. Fire.
I'm tired of Forza.
Fire.
I'm tired of
who
Forza.
else I got
now the mainline Forza, they can hold that.
Now, if you think I've been pissed off about Capcom, let me bring Konami up.
We're not talking about them. They're banned from this. Fuck Konami. That's all we got to say. Fuck Konami.
For real.
That's it.
Hold on. I can't say that.
Fuck them in the other ear. I'm done with them.
I can't say that, man, because you
okay, that's fine.
Keep coming.
No. Killzone. That's 2 different departments.
Okay,
yeah.
I keep getting money with them.
That's 2 different departments.
Getting with them.
Now, another company that I got an issue with. fucking, Rare. Where the fuck is the sequel to the new Killer Instinct? Where the fuck is that at?
Yeah, what the fuck are they doing? I see Max always talking about having tournaments and shit, so maybe they got something brewing.
Man,
you not had like
Max
2-3
is a
tournaments
fucking
this year.
Chill, dude. Like, let's be real.
Hold on, wait. Damn.
I said it. He is a
damn.
fucking chill because he's still trying to tell people.
I didn't have rap beef. Now we gonna have podcasts and you.
Fuck no.
I
said it to his face.
I like Max as a person. Listen, real shit. I like Max as a person.
He's a problem.
There are certain franchises. There's certain franchises. You can't
tell me
he dick rides.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Like Street Fighter 5 doing bullshit left and right, and he dick riding it harder than.
But you can tell when somebody done cut the check for him too. Sometimes, I mean, granted, because of the FTC, you have to announce that shit. But you can tell when he has an in with a certain company because all of a sudden out of the blue, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna check out this beta, y'all," and he just go hard on that beta, non-fucking stop, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I don't like it because of this or whatever." Like I remember him, and he trolled for no fucking reason sometime, and that shit pissed me off. Like when Dragon Ball FighterZ dropped, he in there trolling his ass off, so he don't know what the characters' names are and how to say them. And this went on for like 2-3 days, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know what type of time you on, but you pissing me off. Like the characters are saying they fucking attacks, bruh. Like what are you on? Then he was like, "Oh, I don't like it no more." Then they had the patches and the rollbacks and all that shit. Oh, he like it again. Then he got a new combo team. Then he played that for like 2 weeks straight. And now he's been dick riding Guilty Gear Strive beta forever.
For real.
Because he got the check cleared. The check cleared. What you want him to do?
But he was the first one to say he don't like anime fighters.
And he the main one playing. I'm hella hard right now.
Man, look. He getting they dropping that bag on. They dropped that bag on. They dropped that bag on.
No. The dude is a skill for it. At least I'm honest about the shit. If I'm getting paid to do some shit, I'll be honest about the shit. Like, man, I'm getting paid to do this, all right? And you know what?
Hold up.
The problem is with him.
This me. Hold on.
He's still up here trying to tell me.
Hold on.
5 is a good game with a straight fucking face. No, I can't do it. I gave you 30 years of my career.
When he hold up, Serizaku.
Kill me, man. It's right here.
Damn.
I'm trying to
I knew it. Hold up.
With my 6'3", and I can't do it. No, I won't believe the truth.
Hold up, Serizaku, man. I look. All right, I don't have to worry about. We can have podcast beef. Fuck it. I ain't having rap beef because the record companies can have pull or whatever, and But hey, man, when that nigga came on and said when I had broke the story about Mortal Kombat 11, this nigga got on and started talking like he sat up in his chair and said, guys, I want to sit up here and talk to you about leaks and how they endanger the fighting game culture. It's brought to my attention there have been rumors about certain titles and, disgruntled employee. He talking about Master Pacina and all them, right? Shout out to them. Richard DeVizio, the original Scorpion, and Richard and Kano. And hold on, sir. So then he keep going. You guys are real assholes, and I can't stand you because you're ruining the fighting game community when you do this. You put so many jobs and careers at stake for clickbait. And I'm watching this shit. I'm like, this motherfucker, you funky bitch, you like
he did the same shit. He did the same shit with the Final Fantasy 7 shit, where there was a lot of leaks coming out, and like he had his what he calls his anthology shit he does, where like if it's a franchise he likes, he goes through it, right? And he says, "Oh, if they don't do this with Sephiroth, if they don't do this with Shinra, if they don't do this with this, I'm not gonna like the game." Game comes out, they didn't do none of the shit he said they need to be doing. and he's fucking. He is beyond dethroning. He got hit the whole fucking pelvis in his throat. I love it. It's incredible. The story's amazing, and all this other shit. God. I'm like, bruh, what was that energy you had a week and a half ago where you're like, they don't show blood and all this other shit?
They just dropped the bag off on.
Homie got certain franchises that he will dick ride.
He got certain franchises that they paying his ass for.
I got no.
And he gonna tap that
for his ass. I don't like him, as you know.
Look,
shit. He's probably a nice guy, decent.
He's a cool guy.
But I'm like, I got no respect. I got no sympathy for his ass, not one damn bit. And I would tell him it to his fucking face. And I wouldn't. And you know what? I would sleep with the fan on in my bed, perfectly. Like a fucking baby.
Even when it came to Marvel,
Tylenol PM needed.
Even when it came to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, a lot of the FGC was like, "Yo, they fucked up the visuals of this game. There's a lot of balancing issues with the game." And he was like, "I don't know, Chad. I think it's okay. Fuck out of here." Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You can't tell me.
That motherfuckers were literally showing Infinity Stone, just Space Stone, Infinity Stone, and he was like, "I don't know. It seems fine to me." People were pissed about that shit. And he was like, "It's okay." And then eventually, months later, he come back around. Oh yeah, they did fuck up the graphics, and the gameplay loop is okay now that they balance it. People were saying that shit at the gate, and he wasn't willing to stand with nobody.
For real, and it's like his ass does that shit, and it's like, dude, I got no respect for you. If a game ain't good, just say it ain't fucking good, whether you getting paid or not. You know what?
Here's the kicker:
I'ma always tell the truth about a fucking game if I got it early.
Here's the kicker: he'll shit on shit. Like Neo 2, what was the other one? The other one with the guy with the gorilla. Sekiro. He shits on games that have like okay gameplay loop, so they have a specific gameplay loop, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like this." But when it comes to fighting games that have a similar fucking loop, he's okay with it. Or here's another fucking thing that he does that pisses me off. Here's my biggest fucking issue with him.
Tell you what, man, I bet you his ass, I could probably whoop his ass and fucking
man, oh, absolutely. Look, anybody could. Here's my biggest fucking issue with him.
You know what? Better yet, you know what? I'll beat his ass in Evil Zone on PlayStation 1. I'll beat his ass in front of his wife.
Here's my issue. Here's my issue. Here's my issue.
He can get a hot dog and a handshake. I said it. It's out there. I don't give a fuck.
Listen. Here's my issue with Max. Like, fighting game shit, all that other shit aside. My biggest issue with Max, when it comes to games, because I like watching some people, I like play games. When it comes to some games, he does this shit that annoys me. So, like, with Breath of the Wild, he ruined himself in that game trying to skull fuck Ganon with a stick in a pot. And I'm like, bro, you ain't got to play the game like that. But he does shit like that. Or like when Final Fantasy 15 came out. He wants to go fight Bahamut at level 10. Why are you doing this? Why are you artificially increasing the difficulty for yourself to burn yourself out on some shit? I don't know why he does that shit, and I don't like that shit. And he says, oh, I can't play open world games, chat. Yes, you can if you stop trying to skull fuck everything when you just spawn in the fucking world.
Because, no, this is the thing.
It's just no thing. I don't give a fuck. There's I don't want no reason. Because he comes back later and plays the shit like a normal human being.
I'm finna tell you why. Because on his Patreon, probably, they paid him to play the game. He didn't feel like playing the game. So he gonna do some shit. Oh, he don't?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Okay,
he just does that shit. I don't know why he fucking does that shit. Even his wife called him out on that shit.
My bad.
He over here telling me some old Chad. I got bored with the game. It's not. I'm just not interested. It's open world. And I'm like, meanwhile, you got homie over here with no fucking arms, like the Oblongs, fucking Dance Revolution and beating shit. And you tell me it's just too easy and all this other shit.
Because you know what?
Go ahead and put this clip out on Twitter. I will officially challenge Max to a match in the Evil Zone.
He ain't gonna do that.
He probably ain't because he knows he's gonna get his ass whooped.
No, because he's like, I'm too busy. I got all of this. I have a kid now. I'm not gonna listen to the haters and all this other bullshit. But it's dude,
I'm gonna challenge you to a game that you and I both like, and I'm gonna beat your ass in it on live TV. I have no problem doing it.
He's not gonna do that.
You know what?
Hey,
they say
man.
all men are created equal.
Hey,
You look at me,
Cash,
you look at
hey
Max.
man,
It's
if
not
y'all
true.
want to see Serizaku beat the shit out of Matt on stream, we'll set it up. You
That ain't
know,
gonna happen.
Just do that
pay
shit.
per view. You know, we could. You know,
Like, I
I'll
don't
put
want
up
this.
$10
I don't want
on
this
my
to sound like we're
man.
just sitting around here having a bash session on guy, but it's like I just know because I've been watching him for like 4 years.
I mean,
Yeah,
he ain't
and
the
I
only one
fucks
that's
with
getting
him.
it. Hold up, man.
He ain't the only one
that's getting.
mind you
He ain't
doing
the only
that, right?
one that gets shucking and jiving. I mean, it's some bloggers that's shucking and jiving.
I don't
You
even
know,
consider
in
them
music
anything.
and.
They just
I mean, but I mean,
Like,
people
it's
gonna
plenty of
shuck.
cats.
Hold up, man.
There's plenty of them. Yeah.
It's a lot of them that's shucking and
But
jiving, man.
there's a
And that's why
difference
they
when
got.
there's a difference when motherfuckers appoint you as like the go-to person of some
But
shit.
but this the thing, man. People, it don't matter about because see, this the thing. I don't want us to seem like no haters either. But that is some fuck shit.
I
But
ain't
it's
no
like
hater, but
I'm
like
just saying. I'm just saying
I
this. This
want
is
to
the
put
thing
him in
though.
his place.
I mean, but see, this how I look at it right
He
quick,
out here
man.
saying he's
Like,
the best fighter in the fucking whatever,
okay, let them
and
say it. Let them say it, and
I
then
took that personally.
okay, well, challenge them. I mean, go on Twitter.
I just did.
Okay,
Put
yeah,
this
you
clip
did.
out there. I don't care.
Oh
Make it
man,
happen.
I'm
He
just
was
saying.
on
Look,
him versus me, 1-on-1. I don't care. I beat him in front of his wife, and you know
damn,
what?
why in front of his wife?
Because you got to
You
do
gonna
it.
beat him in front of his wife and his kids? Damn.
Because he gonna need a hug when I'm done with his ass.
I mean, damn. Look, the views going up
All
ever
he,
since you
all
said his
he,
name.
all he gonna get is a hot dog and a
Damn.
bagel steak.
Damn, like they like nigga, come over here, hurry up. You
Like,
talking shit about me?
cause I'm serious. I'm like, dude,
They like,
for you saying that you're the best in the world, man. You know, I mean,
I
let's
don't
just
know.
be real. It's just some fuck shit he does, and then also
I mean,
It
but
is.
a lot of these cats be shut.
I'm like,
I mean, but
dude,
people
I
doing
know
it for
I
the,
can beat you at Evil
I
Zone.
mean,
it's
I
not
feel
even-
like I got a hot. I'm gonna switch to yours. I feel like Jody. You know, shout out to Jody's Corner, but I feel like he manufactured a beef.
He did not manufacture no fucking beef, bro. I done
'Cause he
told you
didn't
about
like-
that shit.
He did, but I'm just saying to me, I just feel like, bro, you can not like a movie, and then now this nigga doing Metal Gear Solid sneaking missions and shit, interrogating niggas at the day.
No, it's
what he said, man, this dude, whatever his name is, that was snack side. I'm like, nigga, you just came in this bitch to hate on, like, okay, yeah, you don't like the movie, nigga, but you didn't start it all. You didn't kick all this shit up.
It's not him that started it.
But who the fuck cares? No,
he doesn't care. But like when you got people,
you making your shit. That Zack Snyder is like his. You know, how academics got Meek Mill.
It's not
That's
like Zack
his Meek Mill.
Snyder. It's not Zack Snyder directing these people to go fuck with Jody. It's the fact that they don't like that Jody says what he says. Like they got a bunch of his campaigns and shit taken down for breast cancer awareness and everything else. And they're all in
here. Fucking hold on. I gotta play devil's advocate, and I'm all supporting our brothers. But nigga, you coming here, niggas then took we had a fucking knockout success, right? We had we shot a Superman movie for how much does Man of Steel make? Let me
it made bang. I loved it. I watched
Man
of Steel
let me
again.
see here.
I'm gonna watch this tonight.
Man of Steel box office. I'm gonna see. They made that movie for $68 million on a damn for that type of movie.
But he's not talking about Man of Steel. He's talking about Justice League.
But hold up. They made 66 million. No, 600. No, hold on. 600 million. 600 million. I said billion. Hold on. No, it is.
No, it's
because that was before Marvel started making them hitting them big. That came at a time where they were making. Hold on, they were doing
Superman movie should always be $1 billion movie.
Okay, but it ain't always been $1 billion.
It should always be one considering his notoriety.
Okay, but see, here's the thing though. They go back to where we said about the games in the movie. They shouldn't be chasing damn.
How much did the Batman's make?
The Batman's only made 500 million.
I'm talking about
no, that's what I'm saying. They only made 500 million. Now
Dark Knight.
Okay, Dark Knight it got close. It got 800, and Dark Knight Rises got 800. But my point is, it goes back to the same argument we had about the games. Is I'm not about to.
It made $1 billion.
No, but I'm saying, okay, all right, cool. It made $1 billion. Fuck it. But my
Hold
point,
up.
I'm saying,
Be right back, y'all. Be right
hold
back,
up.
Nah,
What
bro.
I said-
Nah, it made $1
but
billion,
fuck
bro.
but no. Superman, Man of Steel, because the only reason why I didn't make that much was because no, it wasn't because of Zack Snyder. It was because Marvel was making happy-go-lucky ass shit until
That
we
ain't
got
got
to
shit
where
to do with
yes, it
Marvel.
do.
No, it don't. How you gonna blame somebody else doing shit versus you doing
because
shit?
Avengers came out, we got this
That don't matter.
Hold on, let me finish. Damn it, we got this happy-go-lucky movie where it's colorful and shit, and it's motherfucking Star Spangled Banner. It's colorful, it's bright, it's
Sounds
amazing.
like that's something to do with the director, don't it?
Okay, but DC don't always. DC, we fell when DC they wanted them niggas to go back dark, and now you telling niggas that they gotta go.
Joker made $1 billion though.
I mean, but that was because that was after they went back.
And they had a great director though.
But that was after
And actors, though.
No. That shit, Man of Steel was a dope ass movie.
I'm
They just
noticing
didn't
the
want to
trend
build
that
that
it's
shit.
fucking with you,
No,
bro.
because Iron Man didn't make a fucking bill. It made 500-600 million when it fucking came out, right next to the Dark
Who's more
Knight.
noticeable? But notoriety wise, who's more? Who? If I held up the Superman,
Warner Brothers got scared.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with being scared.
My bad. Hold on, my bad. Warner Brothers. My bad.
It has to do like this.
My bad. Shout out Warner Brothers. Shout out Warner Brothers, man.
More people. More people know who.
Shout out Warner. Look, hey, hold up. Shout out Warner Brothers, man. For real, hold up, man.
Warner Brothers didn't get scared. What it was is they hired a director who they thought would be able to bring. Not the way he should have. Not the way he should have.
Oh, y'all.
When you have, bruh.
Hey, Lois.
Okay, listen.
Hi, Lois.
Listen.
Oh my God, gee golly gosh.
If
Mr. Gamer said he did it. No, he did it right.
No, he did it. He didn't do it good enough.
Oh, damn.
You have Superman. You have the most iconic superhero of all time. His base should be $1 billion. That's a base. That's base.
He said.
That's base. That's what the base should be.
He said you just hate.
How am I hating by stating what somebody failed to do? If I make a remake of Titanic and I use rubber duckies and it fails to do the numbers of the previous Titanic movie, is that hating or stating facts?
Fuck that, man. You can't just say niggas need to make franchises and
if I gave you
vision.
Bro, if I gave you
fuck it. Look, niggas like the movie and
I'm not saying the movie's bad. All I'm saying is the movie didn't do what it should have done considering what the intellectual property was.
Okay, but look, that nigga saying bias.
That's not bias. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's not bias.
If it was a fact, we would be getting Snyder Cut.
No, we're getting Snyder Cut because he bitched and moaned about, I didn't get to do what he bitched and moaned. He bitched and he moaned. He bitched and he moaned. So are we all going to have remakes of other movies now? We're going to have a remake of fucking all this other shit?
Hey, Breezy. Now, Zack Snyder was sent home because his daughter.
They wanted to fire that nigga, man. Fuck that. They wanted to fire him. Shout out Warner Brothers, but they panicked. Oh shit, we gotta go.
I know he went home because he was having a lot of family issues. I understand that.
No, that was the.
I completely understand that, and I feel like they did try. I do feel like they tried to get rid of him during that time.
Yeah. Shout out Warner Brothers, man. I buy 10 of Meat Meals hours when it come out, man. However, look, this episode is sponsored. Hold up, Breezy. This episode is sponsored by Warner Brothers, baby. I got Man of Steel right here. I got Wonder Woman right here. Yeah. The first one was amazing. The second one not so much.
Yeah,
but,
the second one had too much studio interference.
Whoa! Got the both of the Batman.
I mean, Wonder Woman 1984 had some studio interference, but it did give me Linda Carter in a Wonder Woman movie, and that's all I really wanted.
I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, look. Hey, I still got my Cyberpunk. I ain't took it back. I'm still playing it, baby. Yes, sir.
When it works.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta breezy. I gotta save the show. We on mute. I gotta save the show. Just hold on. Yeah, I got the premium edition of what you call it, man.
You ready to get a hot dog in the hand, shaking MK11, bro?
Hey, man, whenever you're ready. But
right.
But like I said, man, look.
All right.
Look, I got Shadows of War. You know what I'm saying? It's a sealed copy too.
Nice.
You know, hey man, look, Warner Brothers, baby. DC game. I came out as a Warner Brothers baby. I became I became a Marvel baby because of Spider-Man. But we all know Batman the animated series kicked off everything. Look, I got Batman and Robin on Blu-ray. This is my third time owning this movie. I got on VHS, DVD, Betamax, take it back. We do have this on Betamax and Laserdisc. I just found it. But anyway, so back to the thing. They panicked because they wanted to do, where is it at? I just want to show, this came out the year before. And everybody wanted to ride the wave. See, every time, because they just wanted to ride the wave. Now, because the fans, shout out to the fans, now we have a multiverse. So you're going to get this in DC form, but you're also going to get the original Snyderverse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now everybody is happy. We have a Joker, the Batman universe, allegedly. Like, everybody's gonna get what they want, and Warner Brothers is we got a Doom Patrol, we got Suicide Squad, we got Doom Patrol, we got Stargirl, we got Swamp Thing, we got Young
Birds of
Justice,
Prey.
We got Birds of Prey. Birds
that
of Prey
didn't do good either.
I mean, but come on, see, there you go. Shout out Warner Brothers. Okay, we getting another Space Jam.
With Prey was that overtly long
ass.
Whoa.
Wait to the next episode, man.
All
right. All I'm saying is this, to summarize, right?
Damn, niggas.
All I'm saying is this: when you're given the golden goose, it's expected to lay golden eggs, not bronze, not silver, not titanium, gold. And I understand the circumstances and the situations that happen with him and his family, but just like you have an expected sales figure when you have shirts and merchandises and stuff like that, they have an expected sales figure when they give you intellectual property. If you
want to buy a T-shirt, it'll be up soon. We're gonna have Beatz N Bitz, we'll be busting down amongst the team. I mean, come on.
I like 300. 300 was the shit.
But also, here's another thing: is that one thing I can't stand is most current Marvel fans, and here's why.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Warner Brothers, DC.
Y'all act like every fucking DC movie should be like a Marvel movie. No, motherfucker, they don't.
No, it shouldn't be.
Let them do their own thing and accept it for what it is. That is my problem. People want to go like, well, it's too dark. I'm like, but then again, also motherfuckers thought they're like, oh, I'm gonna take my kid to go see Joker. I mean, it's the Joker. I'm like,
I mean, yeah. You shouldn't. They're bad parents, but
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I have more respect for you if you try to take your kid to go see something else. But like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
You taking your kid to see this movie like it's a fucking family movie. That's like if I had a kid trying to take them to go see Showgirls.
Bad parenting is bad parenting. I mean, ain't much you can do about that, but I do agree that
I'm like
oh,
the Marvel movies is they cracking jokes every 5 minutes and shit.
I couldn't stand that in the fucking what's the name? The 5 motherfuckers with Gamora and Groot.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't stand all the joke cracking.
That's what Guardians of the Galaxy does. So I'm used to that. But like when they were fucking doing it every 30 seconds with the Avengers and shit, I'm like, okay, I'm getting sick of this shit. So like when I watched Justice League, I was like, damn, I like it that nobody has cracked a joke in 30 seconds. Damn, this is good. Because I'm tired of seeing the same old shit, and people was like, "Well, the DC movies."
Hey man, hold on, wait, hold up. Who said? Who just? Hey man, shout out to Blackie Speaks, man, and he just hold on. Oh man, shout out Blackie Speaks, man. Oh man, shout out to him showing us love on You Ain't Lying podcast. But go ahead, Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network.
So people was
Warner Brothers game. The Dream Chasers.
The DC movies, they dark. I'm like, they have muted colors. They don't fucking use, bright and shiny colors like every Marvel movie. And you know what?
I got the lenticular cover, baby.
Damn.
This cost me $30. A big 30. Brr.
I mean, I like fucking DC movies. I fucking love them. There are some good ones. There's some ones that's kind of terrible. I can say the same thing for the Marvel movies. Looking over at you, Cap Marvel. And Birds of Prey did not hit that well. I mean, but shit, let's look at it. You called it Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. That's too damn a title to be fucking saying. And many people was just calling it the Harley Quinn movie. It was just too damn long to be calling it that. So the movie came out, and it got ran over by Sonic. Because I saw that shit. And it's like, the problem with Birds of Prey is like, most of the people don't really know who the fuck they are. They here for Harley Quinn. And I'm just kind of like, that's kind of fucking sad.
Yeah, but the writing wasn't great either.
The writing wasn't great either.
It wasn't.
Because, like, you can make up interesting
random
characters with good writing.
Whoa. That movie was cool. Now, it wasn't.
I didn't say the movie was trash. I'm just saying the writing was not great.
No, Warner Brothers game.
Bro, I don't give a shit about fucking Warner Brothers. Shit wasn't
good, man. The views expressed on
fuck Warner Brothers. Fuck Warner Sisters. Warner Cousins.
Whoa.
Keep telling me some fucking Warner Brothers.
The episode is sponsored by Warner Brothers.
It is?
Yeah,
they wrote a check. It's a check.
Yeah, they come
Did it cash? Did you cash it?
Not yet, but come on, man.
I'll stop it.
Damn.
We love Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
We sorry, y'all. Come on.
They ain't made a bad movie yet.
I'm hyped.
Oh, God.
I'll be real with you. I am hyped. See, Zack Snyder Justice League in a couple weeks.
Yeah, this new Zack Snyder is gonna be.
It's
gonna make like $2 billion.
I want to see,
man.
You see, homeboy, they redid the Joker shit for what's his face. Shit gonna be fire. I can't wait.
So yeah, I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna be happy with it.
He low
honestly, I'm really tired of the Marvel movies right now. I'm gonna honestly say it.
I agree.
It's like most of the Marvel movies is just like, okay, it's the same shit. And it's like, oh, we try to do some interesting shit. It's like, okay, I get that and all, but I'm also kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to go over here and watch this instead, And it's like,
fuck Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, bitch.
And, Suicide Squad was good. I liked it. I liked the extended cut of that movie. And the one thing I really liked about fucking Rick Flag is like my favorite right now because dude that played him was awesome. And he was just straight up like that's just the, like just fucking Deadshot ass was like Deadshot. You kill Harley Quinn, you can see your dog. Oh, she dead.
Guardians ain't got nobody with no cool name like Deadshot. Fuck Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, man, look, shout out to Warner Brothers, man, for like I said, man, and Meek and Lil Baby, QCP, Quality Control, Dream Chasers,
Now that I think
Maybach
about it,
Music.
Guardians is lame as fuck. They got a talking tree. How out of ideas do you have to be to have a talking tree?
You know what I'm saying? Look, shout out, like I said, shout out MMG, Bel Air Rose, Meek Mill.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Dream Chasers.
We gotta get ready to wrap this up, man. I got
Yeah. But we want to just thank y'all,
when
man,
the sun
for
rises,
allowing us to rock.
Dreams.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. For real, man. Shout out to Jadaio Gaming, man. Shout out to Charlie, COG Child of God, man, one of my patrons, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on YouTube, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check him out. It's in the YouTube chat, in the live chat. We're gonna update when this uploads, we're gonna update it, put it all in the description. Shout out to, like I said,
totally
man.
Have a section called Instagram where we just feature like badass Instagram shit.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. No, that's copyrighted by Ed Lover. Shout out to Ed Lover.
Oh, that guy! I got
everybody over.
Him.
So no, we don't, because he's over there at Warner Brothers. Shout out to Warner Brothers, man, for clearing the channel and clearing that misunderstanding again. On behalf of me and the guys here, we apologize for using that song that we thought was officially released, officially teased. It was stolen. I'll be more than happy to help you with any further investigation. If you haven't already taken care of it, you know what I'm saying. Anybody else that's using the clip, you know what I'm saying. If you need me, just holler at me, man. Instagram at DJ Killzown Jones, just like it's spelled on the screen. Shout out to Charlie once again. King Robinson, Josh for sponsoring us on Patreon. Shout out to Jadaio L Streets. Y'all go check out Thank the Plug too. Hosted by DJ Screen, which is a Warner Brothers official DJ. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. It's Beatz N Bitz Podcast on the Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network. We love y'all. Good night.
Shout out to the certain mattress somebody get in.
And
Peace, yo.
My challenge stands against Maximilian Dude.
Oh God.
I meant what I said. It's out there.
Hold up. Wait a minute. We can't. Wait a minute. Shout out to Maximilian Dude. He's also an official Warner Brothers game.
No, he's not.
He's not. Okay, never mind.
No, he's not. Yeah. What the fuck you talking
about? That's why he gonna get this. Rated E for everyone.
Fucking A.
Oh,
yeah. You just on the road. Everybody fucking sponsored with Warner Brothers and shit.
Oh man.
All right, Pete. All right, y'all. I gotta roll, man.
All right, y'all. Good night.